Li Yunxiao. Who's calling me? Aren't I, Feiyang, already dead? Wait, what are these? Whose memories are these? Li Yunxiao. Ha. Based on those, Aries. It's current LY year 1033 in the Tianwu calendar. It's been 15 years since I've died in the Tiandang mountain range. Huh? Isn't that a statue of me? Li Yunxiao. You have quite some guts, you brat. But this place? You dare sleep in my class. This body. Did I get reincarnate? Answer the question. How many refin ing methods are there for a normal Xian weapon? Tianshui Jelon Academy Professor Luo Yuncheng. This lady's got a nice bod. Long hair, pretty face. If she puts on a tabard and equips a frost, more than she'll basically be Anno, the Red Lotus Mar, Tile Sovereign. But unfortunately, she's only a martial lord of the Four Quad, Rance realm. She's still far from enough. Ah, what just happened? I am a martial lord of the Four Quad, Rance realm. How could I be unsettled by the glance of an ordinary boy? Answer the question. How many refining me? Thoughts are there for a normal Xian weapon. It must be because I've been stuck on that problem lately that I don't feel very well. On your test, ing the top rank 9 alchemist on the Tianwu continent with such an elementary question? Refining Xian weapons? There are 48 total methods. Aha, I knew it. This brat is still in his daydream. We all know his meridians are clogged, but to think his brain circuit is completely tangled too. How do you get the answer wrong when it's literally in the textbook? As expected of the trash young master of the Li family. Hey, trash, have you even read the textbook? It literally says in Lord Yangdi's book that there are 36 methods. Yangdi? That brat. He dared to forget the 12 methods that Feiyang invented? What did you just say? Ah. This guy's afraid of getting punished, so he started spouting nonsense. Yeah, how could Lord Yangdi have gotten it wrong? He was Lord Feiyang's pupil. How dare he dress Lord Yangdi like that? Quiet. All of you. The martial sovereign, Feiyang, was not only the third highest ranked martial artist on the Tianwu continent. He was also a top-tier rank 9 alchemist. Those methods. How does he know of them? He indeed invented 12 additional refining methods. But in the textbook, what? These 12 methods are completely beyond the grasp of the average person, so Lord Yangdi didn't include them when he wrote this book. Everyone says that Li Yunxiao is completely incompetent when it comes to martial arts. His meridians aren't even opened yet. Could it be that his talent lies in alchemy? He has a much brighter future in alchemy than martial arts. Don't be so happy just because you read some books outside of class. Tell me, why is sky crystal sand required when refin ing weapons? If you can answer this question correct, LY, you don't have to attend my class ever again. Wow. The professor is angry. Everybody knows that you have to add sky crystal sand when refining. What do you mean why? This is the same as asking why 1 + 1 is equal to 2. Sky crystal sand is not necessarily required. Ordinary alchemists cannot precisely control the fusion of materials during refinement, so the sand is simply used as a neutralization substance to alleviate and smooth out the process. Well said. Then why is it that sometimes adding sky crystal sand during refinement will cause it to fail? Whoa. Sky crystal sand is of the water element. Of course you can't use it in a refinement centered around fire elements. Ah, I see. Then let me ask you this. When fusing red copper and carmine, how does one eliminate the negative effects of the sky crystal sand? Simply treat the sand as an impu, righty, and use the refinement essence to remove it. Ah, I see. No wonder I keep failing it. To think he presented a solo tie into this problem with such ease. The look of his eyes. Does he think it's disdainful to answer such a question? Li Yunxiao. You must attend my next class. You guys have a self-study period now. Was Professor Luo asking Lu Yunxiao for advice just now? So I don't have to attend her classes anymore, right? What's up with Yunji today? Did he just suddenly get smart? Hey, you guys. What the hell is this? Is Li Yunxiao actually an alchemy genius? The required talent for an alchemist is much higher than that of a martial artist. Do you think someone who can't even open up his meridians can become an alchemist? Big bro is right. Alchemy genius my ass. Ha ha, ha, humph. This is the Tianshui capital. Yongdi, that stupid pupil of mine happens to be a master alchemist here. That statue, Yongdi probably had it sculpted for me. How devout of him. 15 years later, I, Feiyang, have now been reborn as Li Yunxiao. So I'm feeling a bit sentimental looking at my own statue. This is the place. Tianshui Capital Alchemist Tower. Unfortunately, this body of mine is too weak. He hasn't even opened his meridians when he is already this old. This is what you call a natural-born trash constitution. Well, at the very least, I was still the third strongest martial sovereign in my previous life, so all I need to do is to find a way to... Let's find Yongdi first and properly fix this trash body of mine. Association of Alchemists Tianshui Branch Tianwu Year 1001 Yongdi. If it works out, it'll only take me a few years to recover enough strength. When that happens, with the experience and cultiva tie-in of both my lives, I can definitely reach for a higher level. In this life, I shall reign at the pinnacle of this world. My current body's meridians are all completely dried up. But as long as I find Yongdi and have him open these meridians, I'll then be able to recover my strength on my own. Alchemist Association Tianshui Branch, Tianwu Year 1001 Yongdi. Welcome to the Alchemist Association. What can I do for you, my dear little sir? Tianshui Alchemist Association Receptionist Lu Yao. Little sir? I'm looking for Yongdi. He's still here, right?
Lord Yongdi?
You mean the former chairman, Lord Yongdi? Former chairman? So he's not here anymore? It's been 20 years since he last worked here as the chairman. This is troublesome. I was gonna have him make some pills for me to use for breakthrough. Looks like I'll have to find a way to open up my dried-up meridians by myself. Feiyang, was revered across the entire Tianwu, tenant as a genius in both martial arts and alchemy. Not only am I a rank 9 sovereign grade alchemist and one of the 7 elders of the Alchemist Association, my achievements in martial arts also stood at the pinnacle of the 9 heavens realm. Because of this, I was granted the title of Vanquisher, martial sovereign by the Holy City and ranked among the top experts of the Tianwu continent. Even my disciples are all well-known figures of this world. And now I've fallen to a trash with clogged meridians. This body is already 15 years old. If I don't clear up the meridians as soon as possible, I'll have a much harder time regain my peak strength. Here, I'll write down a list of herbs and such. See if you can find them for me. Regardless, opening up my meridians is the most crucial thing to do right now. Please go ahead. Lu Yao, who are you talking to? Lord Liang is looking for you. Go quick. Tianshui Alchemist Association Alchemist Jian Rong. Lord Jia Rong. This mister was just asking me to look for some materials. I'll go to Lord Liang in just a minute. Let me take a look. Rank 1 Alchemist. But what nonsense of a prescription is this? Any random prescriptions that I write are all treated as priceless artifacts, yet it was thrown away by a rank 1 idiotic alchemist like a piece of trash. Go to Lord Liang now. Roger. This isn't a place kids should be at. Piss off now. So you're Jarome? It hasn't been 7 days since you've become an alchemist, right? As everyone knows, I have advanced to the rank of an alchemist 5 days ago. Since you know who I am, remember to call me Lord. But did you really become an alchemist? What's that supposed to mean? Your fingers have taken on a dark gray hue and are showing signs of peeling, probably because you've been exposed to wind stone recently. Your goal for using the stone was probably to improve your fusion ability before the alchemist exam. Moreover, you emit a faint smell of blood flame orchid, which I reckon you've used to offset the poisonous side effect of the stone. And there's the smell of tiger sulfur stone as well. That tells me that your alchemist exam was to forge a Xian weapon with tiger sulfur stone as the main material. How did he? What nonsense. But you have no idea that you don't know half the consequences of what you did. In truth, the blood flame orchid has side effects just as severe as the Yin Wind Stone. I'm sure your Mei Chong, Tiantu, and Zhongyuan all feel extremely comfortable at noon every day, right? Shiver. It's such a shame that a talented alchemist like you, in order to stay alive, would have had to chop off your right hand and destroy your dantian. You. How dare you try to scare and intimidate me? Oh well, forget it then. I was going to teach you a solution. Never mind, I guess. You can't leave. Tell me the solution right now. Such an imposing and piercing aura, and the look of his eyes. How can a teenage brat like him be so? I beg you, please tell me. I've never seen anything like this before. Whoa. What's this? An alchemist bowing to such a young kid? Where did my material checklist go? I'll get it for you. Here. I want 10 batches of every item on the list. Once you've gathered them all, come find me at the Jialan Academy. Remember, my name is Li Yunxiao. Respect is not given by others. You have to beg for it and earn it yourself. And you have lost my respect right from the start. Respect is not given by others. You have to beg for it and earn it yourself. Oh, right. Your right hand can only last 3 days at most. If you can't get me what I want, you can forget about practicing alchemy for the rest of your life. 3 days. I've never even heard of half of these ingredients in my life. And how do I know you're not lying? You're smart. I trust you have your ways. A temporary medicine can be made from the leaves of white crescent bamboos and gray wolf ginseng. It will reduce the pain from the 3 meridian points and save your hand for 2 more days. Come to me alive, okay? This kid is neither a martial artist nor an alchemist, so why did I feel such paralyzing fear before him? Yunxiao. I'll let you run wild for a while, but after I obtain the solution, I'll rip you to shreds. What? A youngster? You said a youngstery. Quested for spirit crane roots and white phoenix dragon lotuses? Yes, he was roughly 15 or 16 years old. Rank 2 alchemist Liang Wenyu. The spirit crane roots and white phoenix dragon lotuses are used for the strength improvement of martial warriors. What else was on the prescription? There was ink feather ghost flower, nether fruit, vacuum nectar, Shiva flower, fairy bud. Did that youngster leave any contact details or his name? None. Lord Liang, I've been a part of the Alchemists Association for over 3 years now. How have I not heard of these things? The boy left such a deep impress. Shaun and Lord Liang. Who on earth is he? There are a few herbs here that are unknown to me, but it seems that they would greatly benefit the growth of martial artists when bind into a medicine. It's extremely valuable. Even Lord Liang doesn't know. This combination of herbs is certainly mysterious. It seems that I won't be able to figure out their relationships in a short time. The next time the youngster comes, you have to keep him here by all means and inform me immediately. Roger. Tianshui Street. Those herbs might be too difficult for Jiarong to find. I can't completely rely on him. I'll have to find other ways. Let's look at what this Li Yunxiao has in his storage ring. What's all this junk? Whoa. Is this an aphrodisiac? I guess the only thing that's useful here is this black iron sword. 16.05 kg, that's heavy. I really miss my sword, the star piercer. I wonder where it's at now. I guess I'll have to stick with this before I unclog my 7 chakras. Jialan Academy school gate. I'll craft a weapon for myself after I've condensed my yuanqi. Li Yunxiao. You're drawing quite the attention. Tying today. You guys. What are you two doing? 2 of lawn phase dogs. What are you trying to do to Yinji? Hanbai Qinzhen Hanbai and Qinzhen. These 2 are Li Yunxiao's best friends. Nothing much. Since Li Yunxiao gave a great performance in the class before, Boss Lan told me to check things out. You're going overboard. Arga. Hanbai, you've already opened 4 chakras. They have 4 open as well. Ha ha ha, just 4 chakras. Aren't you being too cocky? Crack crack. Aw. My arm. I'll let you experience. It's our academy's strongest cake eaters. Wah, there's fight. The huge difference between having 4 and 5 chakras opened. Why don't you two get lost? I really want to see how you're going to make me get lost. Let's see who dares to bully Li Yunxiao. Princess of Tianshui Qin Rushua. The Princess of Tianshui Qin Rushua. Seems like this trash of a young master, am not that unpopular. We gotta give face to the princess. I guess you got lucky this time. You're gonna pack up and leave after beating up my friends? Oh ho, it looks like the trash has some objections. Not really, I just want to see the huge difference between someone with 5 chakras open and someone with 0. Li Yunxiao, you. Alright, how about we test out 4 chakras first. Ha ha ha. Li Yunxiao.
Bam.
A bird flies farther when with a phoenix, but none can tell the distressed and the hurt. How as you can see, I only lifted my right knee, who knew that he would run right into it. That's bullshit. Actually, it looked like he really ran himself into it. What a rare sight. Definitely unheard of. Tried to beat someone up, but messed up his own. It's strange. There's no way Dufeng would get knocked down by just chance. No matter how you try to explain yourself, you're in for a bad time.
Whoosh.
So strong, he's actually an advanced martial apprentice. This brother here really doesn't have a single open chakra. Isn't he overestimating himself? I will end your manhood today and avenge Dufeng. Li Yunxiao, run away.
Quick.
Fwoosh clang whoosh. My fist, broken egg. My 2 eggs. Broken.
Uffed.
2 chicks. Oh.
Whoa. Wow.
What happened? Did Luo Jia think that he could fight a sword with his flesh just because he's a martial artist with Yunqi? How can such a stupid person exist? It seems like that kid with the sword is the issue here. I think so too, but I clearly saw Luo Jia aiming for the sword's sharp edge with his fist. Humph. If I can't even take care of Aprin, tice punks like you, I might as well smash my head into a wall and die. Attacking my friends, there are grave consequences for you to bear. Please, no.
Gah. Bam. Sha.
He pissed his pants. My crotch just tensed up. Same. Yunxiao, could it be that your meridians have been unclogged and you opened your chakras? Come on, get lost. If only it was that easy, but those 2 guys, didn't you see that they ran into me themselves? Haha, you could say that, but still.
Ela Li Yunxiao.
Are you really Li Yunxiao? Both the Du and Luo Fami. Lies have always been at odds with your Li family. I'm afraid they'll use this incident to their advantage. If they don't keep their mouth shut about this. Swoosh clang. I'll destroy their family jewels, one at a time. Snip snip. I'm going back to the dorm, see all around how vulgar. Acting like nothing happened after causing such a ruckus. He's pissing me off. Don't worry too much. If they dare send people to kill a student in the academy, they'll die faster than if they've offended the Li family. Outsiders wouldn't dare touch someone in our Jialan Academy. But if other students did it, the academy would turn a blind eye. You mean Lan Fei? That's right. Everyone knows Dufeng is Lan Fei's lackey, and Lan Fei has already opened 7 chakras. He's close to condensing his yuan qi and breaking into the warrior realm. The difference between a martial warrior and a martial apprentice is worlds apart. Not to mention, Li Yunxiao unclogged hasn't his meridians yet. He's not even a martial apprentice. This body is way too weak. I must somehow strengthen myself even if I haven't unclogged my meridians.
Clang.
Let's do this. Tyrant body tempering technique.
Yuwa.
Crack, crack, crack. Why is this technique so fucked up? I feel like my body is being split apart. No wonder Ao Chongkong was that insanely strong. Just starting up this technique is already this painful. Even if I can't open my chakras, cultivating this technique alone is enough to eventually bring me to the same level as the martial sovereigns. At the very least, I was still once ranked 3rd amongst the 10 martial sovereigns. Talent, courage, determination. I have them all. Tyrant body tempering technique. First style, lunar sun. Bang. Thump thump. Cough. Huff huff. If that tyrant bastard can do it, I'll exceed him. Again. Lunar sun. The next day, Jialan Academy Gravity Training Hall having the tire body tempering technique as the foundation, this body can make use of the gravity chambers to increase the training intensity. How nostalgic. Decades ago, I was just like these normal martial apprentices, listening to stories and legends of heroes, training ceaselessly every day, advancing on the path of the strong that they held in their hearts. Those who came here voluntarily are mostly apprentices from poor families. Considering my body, I should start off with the basic 10x gravity chamber. Tenfold gravity training hall teleportation array.
Huff.
Huff, huff, huff. A mere 10x gravity puts such a huge burden on my body. Thank God I was mentally prepared. Tenfold gravity training hall. There are around 200 training chambers. It seems like most apprentices are waiting for an available chamber. I'll take a quick scan with my divine sense. Looks like that room's gonna be vacant soon. I need to fully grasp the lunar sun style as soon as possible, so that this body can endure it when I use cations to unclog my meridians. Someone finally exited a chamber. How did it get taken by that punk? I haven't got one after waiting for so long. That kid is pretty good luck. Yeah, it was as if he knew the guy in 013 was going to come out. Why does it feel like he doesn't have any Yunxiao flow in him? Stop joking around. Having no Yunxiao flow means that he doesn't have any open chakras. How could a normal person withstand 10x gravity? Humph. How can you newbies understand the greatness of my divine sense? Little bro, my name is Yunxiao, a peak-level martial apprentice with 7 open chakras. Little bro must be new here. You should let me have this room. I'll let you have these nuts. Piss off. What? While first-rate apprentice got cucked by a newbie. Oh, that's humiliating. You must be new here, aren't you? If you give me the room today, you can use my name if anything happens in the academy. Today, I'll teach you the rules a newbie should follow. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yunxiao. Yunxiao has already condensed his Yunxiao. What amazing talent. I heard that he only just opened his 7th chakra last week. Shouldn't it have taken at least a few months to finish condensing his Yunxiao? Yet it only took him a week to break through to the first origin realm? I don't think so. He should still be at the martial apprentice stage. If he really finished condensing his Yunxiao and broke through as a martial warrior, there should be a glow of Yunxiao surrounding his body. But as of right now, I can only barely sense the Yunxiao's pressure from him. Even so, he's still too awesome. From what I can see, he'll manage to actually reach the first origin realm in just 10 days. I'm in a good mood today, kid, so I'll only break all the bones in your body. I won't take your life. Crouching tiger fist? Not bad. However, that technique is not only about having the aura of a dominating tiger, but it's also about having extremely precise timing, so you can land a fatal blow. You have the form, but lack the essence. Was he critiquing his opponent? Has that kid lost his mind? How could he have the courage to mock a peak-level martial artist who has opened 7 chakras? I don't think he's mocking him. He may seem a bit arrogant, but everything he said was quite logical. What is the use of logic when he's facing a punch thrown by a peak-level martial apprentice? Pretentious bastard. I won't be going easy on you anymore. What is this? Didn't my fist lock him down and fully suppress him? Why does it feel like I'm a sheep walking into the jaws of a tiger? This feeling, it's as if he's trying to swallow heaven and earth. Was he waiting for me to throw myself right in? No matter what weird skills you have up your sleeve, I am still a peak-level martial apprentice. My strength is more than enough to crush you.
Gamp. Fa.
Sigh, this body. I should have been able to one-hit KO him there. Oh well, that should have crippled his arm at least. Yikes, what just happened? Did anyone see clearly? That punch was powerful enough to crack a boulder. How did he manage to dispel it? This is so weird. That kid clearly doesn't show any fluctuation of yuan energy. Could he be some expert who's hiding his strength? It's true that this brat doesn't have a hint of yuan energy. His movement just now was very strange, but there wasn't enough strength behind it. Otherwise, I would have been senior you, forget it. Landuo, just give me 5 more minutes to cripple this brat. I will definitely get this training room for you. No, it's fine. He got to the room first anyway. Jialan Academy, Luo Landup.
So it's you?
To think that you've started to practice skills and tricks just because you couldn't cultivate your strength. That move just now was quite impressive. However, without strength, tricks can only be for show. You won't be able to get by just by using tricks. You're not wrong. And that is why you will never be able to defeat me. The difference between us will simply become greater and greater. Landuo, you know this kid? You're the young master of the Li family. Even if you can't cultivate, you can still have a pretty decent future. Why bother struggling so stubbornly? The Li family's young master? He's that infamous trash young master of the Li family? So that kid is the infamous Li family loser. No wonder I couldn't feel any yuan energy from him. They say that the Li's young master has a useless body that doesn't allow him to cultivate. Even those moss turs at the alchemist Associa, Tien couldn't do anything about it. Hee. I heard that this good-for-nothing had crazily tired to Luo Landuo before, and only gave up after suffering a blow from being told off by her. It doesn't matter how distant, Guished his family is. Without strength, he is still just a piece of trash. Luo Landuo is a famous beauty, so of course she would never fall for him. It seems that before I, Feiyang, awakened in this body, Yunxiao did indeed crazily pursue after this lady. My husband must be a hero of indomitable spirit, who will definitely rise to become a guardian of this country. No matter how renowned and distinguished the family you come from is, you are still a martial trash in the end. I will only reconsider your proposal if you manage to defeat me one day. She must have misunderstood my actions just now, but who would know that I'm now the Rainkar, Nate Gu Feiyang? Ha 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 ha. A good fur, nothing like you tried to woo Landuo. You've truly overestimated. I think you've misunderstood. Whether I'm or not a good for nothing, I won't fight you. If there's nothing else, I'm going to go train. What is going on? He's just a piece of trash who couldn't even open a single chakra. How come just a single glance from him was enough to make me feel cold all over my body, as if I was falling into an endless abyss? What was that glance? Have I completely lost my motivation to fight with him? Senior you, what Li Yunxiao said was not wrong. Although your crouching tiger fist had a very ing aura, it was just an empty form. If you could learn its essence, you wouldn't have been caught and dispelled so easily by him.
Li Yunxiao.
These 2 black ironstones are probably over 100 years old. Regardless of time and place, there are always warriors who are not afraid of hardship, who pour in all their effort in cultivating and training as they advance along the endless path of the strong. This is not the time to get sentimental. I must quickly recover my strength. As long as I can unblock my meridians and condense my yuan qi, I estimate that within 10 days, I will be able to climb back up to the peak of the 9 heavens realm. Now, whoosh. Let us begin. Bam haha, under the 10-fold gravity. The lunar sun styles effect really has multiplied. Grack grack. Within 3 days, I'll be able to reach the level of a martial apprentice physically. When that happens, I'll have at least a 60% chance to successfully unclog my meridians. Crack again. Crack crack. When Li Yunxiao was in secluded cultivation, the story of him defeat Ing Yuhuzhen with a single strike had spread throughout the 10-fold gravity chamber. With the body of an ordinary person, he defeated a martial Apren, Tice at the peak of the 7 chakras, which deeply shocked everybody. 3 days later.
Whoa.
Huff huff.
Who was that?
He went so far as to torture himself until he had the pallor of a ghost. Why is he so desperate to get stronger? If I remember correctly, that guy just now was Li Yunxiao, the one that beat Zhang with a single strike. It's no wonder he could defeat top martial apprentices whilst having clogged meridians. He cultivates with his life on the line. I heard that Luo Landuo promised Li Yunxiao that if he's able to defeat her, she'll give him a chance to court her. There's no way he could do that. Luo Landuo is one of the 5 strongest amongst the new students. I heard she's already reached the first origin realm and become a real martial warrior. Stop lamenting and work hard, you frivolous kids. Even some trash and a woman are ahead of us. What's wrong? What's happening? That brat smashed the black ironstone we've been practicing on for years to pieces. Is he still human? The scars have completely healed already. The tyrant body tempering technique is indeed the #1 body tempering method in the world. It's even more effective than a level 9 body refining. Elixir wash. Young Master Yun, it's me. Fatty Han? Wah, it's not broken, is it? Your arm fell off, not my fault that you snuck up on me.
Shit.
Is it actually broken? Why are you here? Rakao. I thought you were acting a little odd last time, so I wanted to test you a bit. Young Master Yun, you're so strong now. Could it be that? Nope, I haven't opened my chakras. What are you here for? You haven't opened any chakras even though you've become so strong? Anyway, where have you been hiding the past few days? Teacher Luo Yun, Shang has been ing everywhere for you. Luo Yunxiao? Why is that little girl looking for me? Oh, I reconnected your arm for you, little girl. Young Master Yun, have you lost your mind? And there's something more important. You might be in big trouble. Lan Fei has disappeared these past few days as well, and I heard he's cultivating in seclusion to break into the first origin realm. Lan Fei? Both Du Feng and Luo Jia are his lackeys, so when he gets out, he'll definitely come ing for you first. Calm down, it's just the first origin realm. It's just the first origin realm? Do you understand what it means to be in the first origin realm? It means that he has condensed his yuan-chi and has broken through to the ranks of a real martial warrior. There's an immense difference between warriors and us apprentices. Chunjun, Princess Rushue, and I have been worrying about you for days. Yet here you are, ing that it's just the first origin realm. Oh, it's that Lan Fei, the leader of that group of people who continuously bothered Li Yunxiao. I have something more important that I'll need you to do. What could be more important than this? Hanbai, lend me all your money. I went to buy pills. Clink, young Master Yun, are you really not worried at all? There are over 3,000 new students, and only 30 have become martial warriors. It's very dangerous. Haha, I'm so worried, but there's no use in worrying. I'll definitely return the money if I'm still alive. Even when things are this bad, he can still laugh. Young Master Yun, I can tell you've changed a lot. I give up.
Aw. Bam.
Huh? Lan Fei. You damned trash bastard. Li Yunxiao. How dare you touch my men? Today, I shall cripple you completely. It's the glow of Yuan-chi, the sign of a martial warrior. Boss has already become a martial warrior. Boss, please avenge us. It's just the first origin realm, yet he's glowing all over to show it off. Good, there aren't any life-threatening injuries. Do you really think you're so special just because you can glow a little? Humph. Will you bow and admit to your mistakes on your own, or do I have to cripple your arms and legs first? Cripple me? How interesting. Set down. It's been a long, long time since I've heard such an arrogant statement. What's going on? Why do I feel so uneasy?
Swoosh. Hiya.
Tak, what is this inexplicable sense of fear? It feels like if I don't strike now, I would never have the courage to do so.
How?
How could I have such a feeling? This is absurd. Decisive and unambiguous. Not bad, not bad. How dare you mock me?
Aw, bum.
Not bad power. Haha. My turn. Him. Is he okay? How can that be? This trash withstood my attack. How is that possible? As a martial warrior? No. Even if I were still a martial apprentice, there's no way he could withstand an attack unleashed with 120% of my strength. Could this trash have opened his chakras? But if he has, why can't I feel any yuan-chi fluctuation from him? Haha, this is exhilarating. It's been a long time since I've fought with my full strength. Although my current condition is a little strange, your sword slash really felt satisfying. So come, let me give you a few more pointers.
Sweet.
Let me give you a few more pointers, you. I'm now a real First Origin Realm martial warrior. So, let's see how you'll block this attack. The sword flowing gracefully like cloud. It's the flowing cloud sword technique. That technique has been passed down through the Lan family from generation to generation. This brat's dead for sure. The flowing cloud sword technique emphasizes moving the sword as swiftly as a flowing cloud, unimpeded, following one's heartbeat, and guiding the sword to its target like flowing water. So, what are you doing holding that glowing sword as if it were a candle? I wouldn't even have guessed that was the flowing sword technique if you hadn't shouted it out. Shut up and go to hell. Clack humph. You know, you're extremely lucky to have gotten some advice from me.
Swoosh.
My sword.
What?
Huh. What's going on?
Flum.
Fote. This trash hasn't even opened his chakras. How is this possible? I'm a martial warrior. Ro. Bam boss. Boss Lan Fei. Boss Lan fell. Be careful. W, what are you doing? Why you dare touch me? Oh, I wouldn't dare.
I'm so scared.
Your blow just now was so strong that it numbed my hands, so I'm afraid I'm unable to hold the sword still. As you can see, my hand is shaking quite badly. Your blow earlier has numbed my hands, so I'm afraid that I'm unable to hold the sword properly. As you can see, my hand is shaking quite a bit. And no, remove that sword. Remove it? I was too lazy to settle my previous scores with you, but this time you've George Chinjun, Hanbai, and even tried to kill me. Now tell me, am I supposed to just let this slide? And no, please, I beg you. I can't lose my bird. I'm still just a child. I'll do anything you say, so please. Be merciful. The sword's near my brother, but the pain is at my crotch. If you want to keep your little bird, then give me some money. Money? Yes. Yes. I have money. What are you people staring at? If you want to live, then pay up. Bling bling. Can we leave now? Whoa. Huh. This jade pendant's nice. I'll take it. I can give you anything else, just not this jade pendant.
Ack.
The Lan family protection jade pendant has been passed down from generation to generation. There are only 5 of them, and they are worn by core MEM, bears of the Lan family. It's just a symbol of status, nothing more. If I lose this, my family would surely skin me alive. It's of no use to you, but it's extremely important to me. Your underlings had barely anything to give me. I could give you back your jade pendant, but I will make them all end up like those 2 instead. Or, you give me the jade pendant, and they can all leave. Damn it, my jade pendant is obviously more important. But if I choose this jade pendant over them, how can I ever look them in the eyes again? Boss Lan. Ahem. This jade pendant is extremely important to me, but when compared to my fellow brothers, it's nothing. Boss Lan. Boss Lan Fei. Let's go. I've let you off the hook very easily, yet you still want to act cool before leaving? Clang hey. Swoosh, I can't avoid it. I was just joking, Lan Fei. You may all leave now. You dash. Damn it. We're going.
Wow.
This is wonderful. It is indeed a 5-colored divine stone. You have watched long enough. It's about time you show yourself.
Duck.
I saw everything that happened just now, but I don't have the slightest clue as to how Li Yunxiao defeated Lan Fei. Originally, I was planning on sneaking inside to restrain him first and then force him to tell me the detoxification method. Did you enjoy watching? Have you gathered everything I wanted? In any case, my cultivation is equal to that of a mid-tier warrior, more than enough to deal with Lan Fei. But now, I don't have the slightest confidence in beating this guy. What's happening? I've only gathered 6 batches. Some of these herbs are just too hard to find. I pretty much searched through the entire Alchemist Association, but only found enough for 6 batches. 6 batches? Alright, give them to me. Before anything else, heal them both first. What?
Who do you think I am?
Do you really think you can order me around like that? If you're not happy with it, then scram.
Yeah.
I'm a rank 1 alchemist with prestigious status. How could I let a mere kid order me around and tell me what to do? I have no other choice. I'm done. It's about time you tell me the detoxification method. I've done everything you asked for, and I'll never let you order me around again.
Don't be so sure about that.
You have no idea how many people have wailed and begged to be commanded by me and were rejected. I'm willing to bet that soon you'll definitely be more than happy to listen to me. What? Are you trying to trick me? You're lying to me.
Who do you think I am?
Why would I lie to a mere rank 1 alchemist like you? A mere rank 1 alchemist? Every single alchemist is honorable and extremely influential. This brat, why is he so strong? He's so young. How dare he? This prescription is absolutely incredible. Li Yunxiao really didn't lie to me. This prescription is reliable. This youngster is too eccentric. I can't read him at all. Since I've gotten what I was promised, we're now even. I'll forget about the humiliation I suffered last time. My life is more important. This prescription can remove the toxins of both the Hell Wind Stone and the Blood Flame Orchid from your body without causing any side effects. However, when your body was being corroded by the toxins, didn't you feel your soul power weakening every time you practiced alchemy? As if there were signs of your soul power deteriorating? Haha. The deterioration of soul power. Making up for that will be hundreds of times harder than normal cultivation. Although you have been corroded by the toxins for only a short time, but with your talent, there is little hope of you breaking through to the ranks of a rank 1 alchemist again. However, I'm not trying to deal such a heavy blow to you. If you're lucky, there's a possibility that it will only take 50 years. 50 years. If I'm unlucky, then I'll have to stay an advanced alchemy apprentice for the rest of my life. What do you mean by saying all of this? Oh, I didn't mean much. I just so happen to know of a way to make you a real rank 1 alchemist, and within 50 days. 50 days? How is that possible? You must be lying. Even if my soul power didn't deteriorate, there is no way I would be able to break through to the ranks of a rank 1 alchemist within 50 days. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken the risk and used the Hell Wind Stone. You can't fool me. Who do you think you are? Do you think it's worth my time to fool you? Li Yunxiao's words are too suspicious. But becoming an alchemist is too great of a temptation for me. How could I give it up? My apologies. I was too shocked just now. Do you really have a way for me to recover my soul power within 50 days? Not only recovering your soul power, but also making you a real rank 1 alchemist. What would I have to do for you to help me? Be my servant. Preposterous. You're just an ignorant kid, and yet you want to make a rank 1 alchemist your servant. Not happening. Did you really think you're qualified to be my servant? You're only qualified to be my servant for 50 days. Once 50 days have passed, you'll have to scram. This brat isn't pretending. It's as if it's an unquestionable truth that I'm not qualified to be his servant. What the fuck is this situation? Who the hell is this brat? A lunatic? But how could a lunatic identify my problems with just one glance and have the cure to those problems? I had even scoured the entire Alchemists Association for a cure, but didn't find anything inside Jiarong's consciousness. Do you feel aggrieved to be my servant?
No shit.
Of course I feel aggrieved. What's going on? What the hell is he doing? How can a child exert such powerful and crushing pressure? Just who is this brat?
I'm scared.
This is terrifying. With such a crushing pressure targeted at my soul, if he wanted to, he could disintegrate it at any time. I will give you 3 breaths time. Do you accept my offer or not? Do I accept or not? If I do, there's a chance I could rise to the top. If I don't, I might regret it for the rest of my life. Slump not bad. You were quite decisive. You will realize later on just how lucky you were to have made the correct choice here. Cultivate following the instructions on that paper. If you can't advance to a rank 1 alchemist within 5 days, that means you lack aptitude, and that means you aren't qualified to be my servant. If that's the case, you needn't come to see me again. This prescription, Soul Cultiva, Tian Art, this is really the soul cultivation art. It's only the trashiest of all the soul cultivation techniques, but it's still enough for you to completely recover within 5 days and break through to rank 1. Master S. Soul Cultivation. Is this real life? C. Master. Just call me young Master Yun. As long as you behave well, I won't be stingy when rewarding you. You may go now. I'll look for you at the Alchemists Association if I need anything. Yes, young Master Yun. The most important part of an alchemist's cultiva, tie-in, is to nourish their soul power. However, ordinary alchemists can only increase it at an extremely slow rate through constant crafting. Legend says that there exist ways to directly refine soul power, but these methods have only rarely been described in some class 6, and it was a mystery as to whether they really existed. I never would have expected that Jiaorong, would get my hands on something like this. I finally understand why I was trembling. He must have used the legendary soul-dementing technique on me. Why else would an ordinary child possess such a strong soul pressure? He gave me the precious soul cultivat, ing technique, as if it were something he found on the streets. Nobody in the entire state of Tianshui, no, not even in the imperial palace, is as generous as him. In any case, with this soul-cultivating technique, even being a slave for him for several years wouldn't be a loss. I really can't understand just who exactly is young Master Yun. After being reborn, my soul power was inferior to even a mere rank 1 alchemist. To frighten Jiaorong, I used the soul-dementing technique, losing much of my remaining soul power as a result. After my rebirth, becoming the strong, just in this generation will just be a matter of time. But I can't stop there. I want to become an existence surpass, even my previous life, breaking through into the realm of the legends. Currently, the thing that I'm relying on the most is not the memory from my previous life, nor the tyrant body tempering technique. It's a soul cultivation technique I had discovered in the Tiandang mountains before my death. Divine soul expansion technique. This soul cultivation technique was unheard of, and the method recorded within was beyond anyone's imagination. Divine soul expansion technique. My soul being reborn must have had something to do with it. When I regained the memories of my past life, the voice in my mind was reciting the text of this divine technique. As long as I am able to successfully practice the divine soul expansion technique, my soul power will recover at a terrifying speed. The cultivators on the Tianwu continent are basically divided into 2 types: the martial cultivators and the alchemy cultivators. The former mainly specialized in the cultivation of qi, while a very small number specialized in the cultivation of their bodies, the so-called ordinary martial warriors. The latter specialized in the cultivation of the soul, namely, the alchemists. These 3 correspond to the spirit, energy, and soul, and they all have the potential of becoming an existence capable of shaking the entire content if trained to a certain extent. Spirit, energy, soul, but Yunxiao, who had cultivated both his energy and soul to that of a rank 9 sovereign, knew the importance of the complementarity between the 3. The few martial sovereigns that are at the top of the Feiyang rankings had all cultivated 2 of the 3 to the peak, which was what made them far stronger than anyone else. It was only after Feiyang was trapped at the pinnacle of the 9 heavens realm that he realized his physical body prevented him from breaking through, which drove him to do everything in his power to obtain the tyrant body tempering technique. Only when one's body, qi, and spirit are all at their peak can one attempt to break through to the legendary 10 worlds realm. My soul power really did recover quickly. With the divine soul expansion technique, I'll definitely be able to cultivate my soul power to the peak of the sovereign realm. Coupled with the tyrant's body tempering technique, when all 3 become one, I'll be able to break through to the 10 worlds divine realm and become invincible. I'll use this 5-colored divine stone to craft the 13 divine needles, which will be enough to arouse the potential of this body and allow me to unclog my meridians. Jiaorong's quite good at handling affairs. These materials aren't bad.
Bang! Ha!
Soul power, enfold. Use my soul power to control the materials. I can rely on my experience as a top-ranking alchemist from my previous life. Refine the 5-colored divine stone. Configure the marrow, cleansing medicines, and use my soul power to combine the refined stone and medicines with the engraved array all in one go. turning something only a rank 1 alchemist is able to do into something that can easily be done with the strength of an advanced apprentice alchemist. Combine the medicines. Congeal the needles. The medicines have been refined.
Go.
Needles. Enter the medicines. Divine needles. Insert into the body. And unclog the meridian points. Chakras open.
Huff.
TCH. Only 5 chakras were opened. The 5-colored divine stone is extremely effective at arousing the body's potential. I'll have to find a way to obtain the other 4 jade pendants from the Lan family. Young Master Yun. Lan Fei and his lackeys have gone too far. Just look at young Master Yun's pallor. You must have been poisoned by him. Does he really dare to kill us? I'm gonna gather 10,000 men and kill them.
All.
Young Master Yun, are you alright? This poison looks so frightening. Oh, the medicine's residue hasn't faded yet. This is just a misunderstanding. I'll tell you what LOI happened. Young Master Yin, you mean you kicked them all in the asses and even robbed them? Young Master Yin, you're saying you unclog your meridians and even open 5 chakras? That's right. Haha, I knew it. How could General Fei Long's son be a loser? Without so much as a word, you've suddenly become stronger than all of us. Once the 3 of us graduate, we'll inherit our family's titles of nobility and assemble with an army to destroy the Lan family's brats. Young Master Yun may have opened his chakras, but that means the danger has also grown. Lan Fei and his lackeys will definitely be back for revenge. I'm afraid young Master Yun will be in danger. They're just a bunch of rascals. They're already no match for young Master Yun now, so they definitely won't be in the future. What? Do you think they'll send out heirs to cause trouble in the academy? Don't forget, in the country of Tianshui, there are only 2 people who have reached the 5 elements realm and became martial kings. One of them is Jialan Academic, Emmy's head master, Zhong Lishan. He's also considered to be the strongest man in the entire country. Even if the emperor came to visit the academy, he'd have to obey the academy's rules. So within the academy, you can only rely on your own strength. After all, our academy doesn't prohibit students from fighting with each other. Lan Fei is definitely not a problem. But did you forget about the man who's ranked 3rd in the Acade, Mai's mini Feiyang ranking? Are you talking about the Lan family's other descendant, Lan Fei's half-brother, Lan Xian? Oh no, we're in trouble. This academy's mini Feiyang ranking isn't even worth mentioning. Back in the day, I was ranked 3rd in the entire Kani, Nen's Feiyang ranking. Lan Xian is graduating this year, and it's said that he's a martial master that's already starting to break through to the 2 forces realm. A martial master? He'll be able to join the country's guardian forces as soon as he graduates. Yeah, an 18-year-old martial master is considered a rare genius even in the whole country. At the rate he's progressing, there's a good chance he'll become a deputy commander of the Guardians. It's almost the end of the year. I hope we'll be able to stay alive until he graduates. He's a martial master, so he won't trouble himself with such a small trifle.
Right?
Don't worry, he'll definitely come find me. And if he doesn't, I'll go find him. Ah, young Master Yun, I beg you, please don't make this even worse. I can't wait to get my hands on Lan Xian's 5-color divine stone. Uncle, there's no way I'm going to let this go. Shut up, you idiot. You most made a big mistake. Fortunately, Lan Xian is in secluded cultivation, or your mother's years of nurturing would have been completely ruined.
What?
Wang Feng Jialan Academy teacher. It's not that serious. I just wanted Brother Xian to teach that trash a lesson and vent my anger. Vent your anger? Humph. Why are you calling him Xianji, as if you're close with him? You're such a muddle-headed fool. That piece of trash from the Lan family is nothing. You must understand that. Your worst enemy is Lan Xian. If Lan Xian finds out that you, the Lan family's direct descendant, have lost your inheritance, you would be reprimanded by the family and fall out of favor. You may even lose your status as a direct descendant and be demoted to a collateral descendant. What should I do? Uncle, you must help me. Don't worry, you're my dear sister's son. If I don't help you, who else would I help? I'll apply to be the chief examiner of our academy's annual assessment that will be held in 7 days. Didn't you say that Li Yunxiao hasn't opened any chakras? As long as he can't show his chakra glow, I can use the academy's rules to expel him. Once he leaves the academy, we'll retrieve the jade. As for the brat, you can do whatever you want to him. 7 more days. Whenever I think of the humil I received that day, I want to skin him alive. Humph. If you can't tolerate something as trivial as this, how will you accomplish great things in the future? I'm feeling quite anxious for my sis. The gap between you and Lan Xian is still too large.
Fine.
I will listen to Uncle and let that brat live for 7 more days. However, I won't let him have an easy time in these 7 days. I have a few things I can do to ruin his reputation, and I'll need some help from you, Uncle. What ideas do you have?
All right.
Go ahead. If this works, then we won't need to wait for 7 days. As expected of the son of my dear sister, I've underestimated you, my nephew. Bahaha, ha ha ha. HM?
Who is it?
Disrupting me cultivating my divine soul expansion technique. Those two are thieves?
Divine sense.
To Li Yunxiao. When the moon rises above the willow tree, 2 lovers tryst at the maple grove. When the moon is full on this lonely night, she is willing to be together with him. Yours truly, Luo Landuo. A love letter? Yours, Luo Landuo. The maple grove, huh?
Hee hee. Quick.
Go plant the stuff. That piece of trash will be dead meat for sure this time. Revenge sure is bliss.
Yep.
Young Master Lan Fei is so wise. That brat probably has his head in the clouds. Right now, just thinking about his date. Humph. He should at least take a good look at himself in the mirror before dreaming. Luo Landuo is famous for being an extremely proud woman. How could someone like her ever take interest in a piece of trash?
Na.
All right, that's enough. Let's get out of here before he realizes. There'll be a good show tonight.
Done.
Let's dip now.
Ha ha ha.
Ha. I wonder what they're up to. Well, cute little Lan Fei, since you want to play dirty, then I shall play this game with you. The Maple Grove is a cultivation area inside the Jialan Academy. When it's nighttime, the grove turns into a dating sanctuary. It's the favorite trysting spot for the, horny masses.
Kia.
Help.
Someone.
Help. Hip, stop running.
Senior.
Huff, senior, help me. Shuff, tack, you little slut. You should feel honored that I've taken a liking to you.
Senior.
Senior? Stop right there, if you don't want to die. Someone is trying to assault me. Please help me, senior. I'll do anything, please.
Brat.
If you don't want to die, then fuck off.
Ah.
This chick is mine.
No.
No, please. Piss off already, kid. I'm about to do my thing. Raid Kia. Save me.
Please.
Save me. Don't worry, sweetheart, I'll come save you right away. Will he save her? Or will he take advantage of the situation?
Brat, how dare you steal my girl? Do you know who I am? I'm the Imperial Guard Commander Lu Siki's son, Lu Yishan. Oh, so you're Lu Yishan. Pa, I'm not the one saving you, huh? They are. What? Lu Yishan, how could you do something this shameful? Teacher Feng, you've seen it for yourself. This brat's a good-for-nothing animal. Jialan Academy's Dean of Students Feng Buping. Teacher Feng, the Dean of Students, Feng Buping, is nicknamed the God of Slaughter. Teacher, I was wrong. Live Yitiano you huh? Why is Teacher Feng here? You animal. Ah, we can't spare this animal. Let's beat him to death. Kill Lu Yishan, this pervert tried to rape his junior sister. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Go to hell. Are you alright? What's your name? Why were you with that animal? My name is Meng Wu. Aye, junior sister, don't be scared. Look, you're sweating all over from fright. As long as I'm here, nobody's gonna bully you. Ah, why you? He saw through us? Don't be scared. It's fortunate that Li Yunxiao sent someone to inform me. If he didn't, the consequences could have been unthinkable. Yunxiao, take care of Meng Wu. I'll go check on that animal and make sure he hasn't been killed. Go ahead, Teacher Feng. There's no need to worry, Meng Wu's in good hands. So Li Yunxiao was the one behind this. It seems like he's already seen through Meng Wu. Boss, what now? If we don't save Lu Yishan, he'll be killed. Save Lu Yishan, my ass. You brainless pig. If we go out now, wouldn't we be walking right into the trap? We'll have to sacrifice Lu Yixin. With Feng bupping here, he's not gonna die. Has everything been put in place? Yes, everything's been put in place. Boss, you can count on us to handle the affairs. Unlike some people, not only did they fail in handling the affairs, but they also almost let the prey escape. Li Yunxiao, you might have escaped this one, but let's see how you're going to deal with the next. Protagonist, come out Tilda. Don't be scared, everything's fine now. That pervert has been completely crippled. This animal's already crippled. How ruthless. I learned from the best. You may all leave. I'll report everything that happened here today to the headmaster. Lu Yixin brought this upon himself. He can't blame anybody. It's not appropriate for you to keep hugging her. If one of you knows her, can you send her back? I'm from the same dormitory as her. Alright, if anything happens, feel free to report to me. Okay, junior sister, don't be scared, you're safe now. There's no need to thank me, I'm just doing the right thing. If you need help, come find me Tilda. Don't leave. What's wrong? Oh, Teacher Feng? I'm so glad you're here. There's a thief in the academy, an extremely perverted one at that. Many female students' underwear was stolen. What? Stealing girls' underwear? No way, that's so perverted. Princess, you're here too? I also lost something. Teacher Feng, you must find and catch that perverted thief. Somebody saw the thief running in the direction of Maple Grove. Haha, Li Yunxiao, you piece of trash, you are finished. Many female students may have lost their underwear, but Lan Fei, what does that have to do with you? Why did a normally indifferent son of a distinguished family suddenly get so fired up? Yeah, what does this have to do with him? I saw the thief running here with my own eyes. Boss Lan Fei couldn't bear it any longer, so he personally brought everyone to help catch the thief. Yeah, I've brought everyone here to catch the thief. As a student at the academy, I have this obligation and responsibility. Why did you change the topic? Is it because you're guilty? I think there's a pretty good chance that the thief is you, Li Yunxiao. Yeah, now that boss mentioned it. I remembered that the thief's figure was extremely similar to that guy's. Young Master Fei, why are you slandering me? What are you trying to do? Here it comes Tilda. To prove your innocence, you should let us search your dorm. If you refuse, it'll be hard for us not to suspect you. Why should I do as you say? Who do you think you are? I don't think Li Yunxiao would do something like that. Meng-kun, are you sure you saw that thief clearly? Lying to the princess is a serious crime. And I could be beheaded, or even cause my entire family to be executed. Yes, I saw the thief clearly. There's no doubt that it was Li Yunxiao. Haha, Li Yunxiao, do you have anything else to say? Teacher Feng, you can search my dorm. But if it proves my innocence, I'd like an explanation from Lan Fei. No problem. If you're really innocent, I'll give you an explanation. In that case, I believe that Teacher Feng will be fair. Sigh. Princess, there's no need to worry. I, Li Yunxiao, have always done things in an honest and just manner. I do not believe that evil will win against good. And I thought something was off. I don't think it's him. People who've done something wrong usually wouldn't act this Li Yunxiao fellow like this. Seems to be quite the upstanding person. Like hell I'd believe you. Now then, may everyone follow me to my dorm, in order to prove my, Li Yunxiao's, innocence. That idiot, there's clearly something off with this idea. Someone is obviously trying to frame you, you dumbass. Huh? Instructor Wang? Why are you here? Delta instructor at Wylan Academy Wang Feng, Lan Fei's uncle. I heard that there is a perverted thief causing trouble, so I'm here to observe exactly what's happening. Huh? Director Feng is here too? Why do you have to observe the front of my dormitory? Didn't Meng-kun say that the thief went towards the maple forest? Instructor Wang really does know how to save time. Even avoiding wasting the energy needed to walk back and forth. Wang Feng, what is going on? HMMPH I'm here to capture the thief. Just like Instructor Feng, I propose that such a perverse and arrogant criminal be expelled right away since he is harmful to the other children. I have no objections to apprehending the thief, but if you dare pull any tricks and wrong someone, I will never agree. Of course, it must be fair in order for everyone to agree to it. When there is both proof and evidence, I will notify the department director immediately. If Instructor Wang says so, then I will rest assured. I expect everyone to bear witness to what he said. Please search freely. Let's see if I, Li Yunxiao, am a pervert like young Master Lan said. Go and search thoroughly. Meng-kun, you should go and help with the search. Cherie. If anyone dares to plant fake evidence, he will be the first one to get expelled. I will go and help with the search as well. If Meng-kun really tries to pull off any tricks, I will be able to stop him in time. Since everyone doesn't trust him, how about we all enter together? Seeing as everyone is curious about my bedroom, I think we should look at it together. Scoff Meng-kun, search it carefully, don't miss anything. Yes. What? Tilda say that again. Meng-kun, your boss told you to search it carefully, what are you doing standing here? The bedroom isn't big, I don't think we will find anything here. Looks like, Li Yunxiao is innocent, then the thief is someone else. Li Yunxiao clearly expected this to happen, I was worried for nothing. Since Li Yunxiao is innocent, let's go back. Go back? Instructor Wang said that the thief is someone else, are you not going to catch him? The academy is so big, and there are no witnesses or evidence right now. It would be hard to find the thief in such a short amount of time. The academy will deal with this, so what Meng-kun said about seeing me himself was a lie. Then I really have to suspect that his boss, Lan Fei, is the person behind everything. Li Yunxiao, don't slander others. I've already proven my innocence, now it is time for you to give me an explanation. What do you want? Very simple, I want to search your dormitory, to prove your innocence. Of course, I'm not suspecting you, it's just that I cannot bear to do nothing when I was wrongfully accused. HMPH. Since I already said that I would give you an explanation, I will prove that I'm innocent. You want to search it? Then you can search it. Lan Fei. Looks like he will lose against Li Yunxiao. I should leave now, and not meddle in things like this in the future. Lan Fei's dormitory. I don't care if you search it, but don't break anything, I'm just afraid poor beings like you won't be able to pay it back. Let's search it. Okay tilde. Tilde. HMPH tilde. Yun Fei, we can't open this chest. This is where I store my private clothes, it can only be opened by this key. Clack. Oh, what? What is this? What is this? Why is it all there? Someone tell me. Nani? Wow? Complete silence. This is impossible. Li Yunxiao, you framed me. Framed you? You just said this is your private chest, and it can't be opened without your key. You. So it was you. Expel him. Expel him. You pervert, I must get the dean to expel you. Other than the girl's underwear, why is there half a box of soap? You wouldn't understand it tilde. I heard that other than being perverted, Lan Fei also enjoys forcing his lackeys to pick up the soap after he threw it into the male showers. What? How is he so messed up? Li Yunxiao, you, throbbing pain. Everyone, the situation is clear now. Not only did he steal the girl's underwear, but he also forced others to pick up soap in the male showers, he is guilty. But the law is the law, even though we are infuriated, even though we wish to tear him into pieces, the instructors of the academy are here. Let's let Instructor Feng and Instructor Wang decide. We want justice. 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 I never imagined that such a useless person like him would be so good at scheming. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Everyone rest assured, I will notify immediately the dean. After that, I will give everyone a satisfactory explanation. Sisters, don't worry. If the school allows this pervert to stay, then we will go directly to the dean. If that doesn't work, then we will go to my father. No matter what, we won't let this perverted animal go unpunished. That's right, punish him, uncle save me, punish him, we want justice, punish him, we want justice, HMPH, punish him, we want justice, you are useless, slave punish him, we want justice, uncle, punish him, we want justice, failed, so failed, haha, that look is so scary. I kicked the wrong iron plate, defeated. Soon, the Academy's verdict was released. With enough evidence, the Academy's leadership unanimously decided to expel Lan Fei for stealing girls' underwear. Young Master Yun, I have good news and bad news, which one do you want to hear first? The good news must be that Lan Fei was expelled, what's the bad news? Wow, you sure know everything. The bad news is, this year's examiner is Lan Fei's uncle Wang Feng. We're doomed, all of us are going to fail. What, doomed? If he tries to do anything, then I will kick him out along with Lan Fei. Young master, I know you are strong, but please don't mess around. Lan Fei is a student, but Wang Feng is an instructor at the academy. HMMPH, who cares about who he is tilde? Are there any news from Lan Zhan? Lan Zhan? I would have forgotten if you didn't mention it. Lan Zhan already announced that he will avenge his brother, now we are really in trouble. Oh, the 5-colored divine stone will soon be delivered by Lan Zhan. That would be great. Tower of the Alchemist Guild Inner Chamber, 4th floor M. Solidify. Drop. Master Shu, I present this to you. This Hongyang axe has reached upper 1st tier quality. Yunchang, you passed the examination. Alchemist Guild and Tianshui Country President, Shu Han. Ha tilde thank you Master Shu, and all of the other masters. You worked hard, it had nothing to do with us. But I am curious about one thing, how did you manage to merge the Yao gold and the Chilean copper? You failed to do that in the previous examinations. The Chilean copper itself has dissolving characteristics when in contact with Yao gold, but the process is very violent. In order to ease the dissolving process, I added the common demulcent Tianjing sand. The reason I failed before was due to the properties of Tianjing sand, being water, and the Chilean copper, being fire, causing the dissolving characteristics to become worse. So that's why this time, very simply, I treated the Tianjing sand as an impurity and removed it with the Chilean's essence. So that's why, Yunxiao, you are smart enough to have discovered the complicated theory behind that process. Tianshui country got another skilled alchemist. I will send someone to inform His Majesty tomorrow. And we will feast to celebrate your success. Yunxiao sure is skilled. Never thought it would be that easy. Li Yunxiao sure is knowledgeable. It seemed that the masters here weren't even aware of this. May I trouble you to ask His Majesty to not hold a feast? I would prefer to remain anonymous. In the Tianshui country, whenever an alchemist becomes a first-tier alchemist or steps into the third grade of the master tier, His Majesty will hold a feast to celebrate with all the important officers. Yunxiao, you are the first person in Tianshui country to step into the fourth Wujin realm, and now you broke through and became a first-tier alchemist, making His Majesty hold a feast for you twice. In 3 years, Guild of Alchemists Yan Lei. In these 100 years I only remember Sir Yongdi receiving this treatment. Master Yan is too kind. How can I compare myself with Sir Yongdi? You don't need to be so modest. Although Sir Yongdi has the talent for it, most of his success comes from being a disciple under the 9th-tier alchemist Gu Feiyang. How lucky for him. In the future, your achievements might not lose to Yongdi's. You are just missing a good teacher. Today we, the Alchemist Guild, should also celebrate. But, we got 2 new first-tier alchemists in this short year, you and Jia Rong. Both are the rising stars of our Tianshui country. President Shu, I would agree that Yunxiao is a rising star. But Jia Rong, Alchemist Guild Su Yuanchao, if I'm not wrong, he is severely poisoned right now. President, I just heard that Master Yunxiao has also been promoted to first-tier alchemist. You're indeed talented. Amongst the 5 commanders of the country guardians, Master Yunxiao is considered the strongest. Lord Jia, you flatter me. The other 4 commanders' strength is far beyond mine. I just got lucky. HMPH. President Shu, I was refining in seclusion. May I know the reason behind this hasty summon? Could it be to celebrate Yunxiang's promotion? HMPH, Jia Rong, even now you're still pretending as if you're fine. Strange, Jia Rong's complexion shouldn't look this good. Yuanchao suspects that you used the Hell Wind Stone during your last assessment. These are the results of his investigation on you over the past few days. You need to give everybody an explanation. Right now, that bastard. I can't believe he actually sent someone to follow me. Fortunately, young master cured me of the toxin and taught me a soul cultivation technique. If he hadn't, I would have lost my reputation and been doomed for eternity. Master, Yunxiao, my admiration for you is like an endless river, as overflowing as the Yellow River, and unable to be stopped. Su Yuanchao, you old codger, you're the one that needs to give me an explanation. His hands are as pure as jade, without any trace of corrosion from the Hell Wind Stone. How could this be? How did you cure the toxin of the Hell Wind Stone? I'll use my divine sense to thoroughly examine your body. Even if you've got rid of the toxin, it's impossible for your soul power to reach the level of an alchemist. Fraud, I'll expose you. Do you really think you're worthy of examining me? Bam. Why your soul power? How could it be so strong? I am a true alchemist. My soul power is naturally far superior when compared to those fakers. You. Okay. KKK. Su Yuanchao, was this really necessary? President, I am already old and frail. Please let this old man return to his birthplace. I shall spend the rest of my life there. I'll retire. Please, I beg for the president's approval. Su Yuanchao was actually beaten with just one of Jia Rong's strikes. His soul power has dropped to less than a martial apprentice's. Even his body has aged from the strike. I've only practiced the soul cultivation art young Master Yun gave me for 5 days, and my soul power is actually sufficient enough to beat Su Yuanchao, who is at the same tier as me. Young Master Yun, who the hell are you? With such an art, not to mention 50 days, I will be your slave for 50 years. Jia Rong, your progress is truly astonishing. You've unexpectedly managed to stabilize your soul power not long after your advancement. Take Yunxiao to get the alchemist badge. Understood, President. Sir Jia, has the thought of taking a disciple ever crossed your mind? Taking a disciple? You see, I have a student that has a unique constitution. He's unable to practice martial arts. But he's extremely interested in alchemy and has already learned quite a lot of knowledge by himself. Madam Yunxiao, you are one of the 5 state guardians. Both your might and prestige are far above mine. And now you're also an alchemist not below me in skill. Why do you want me to teach him? This person's status is quite special. As the leader of the guardians, it is inappropriate for me to be in a master-disciple relationship with him. I won't hide it from you. This person is the eldest grandson of Duke Jingguo. He's also the son of General Feiyang. I've heard that Duke Jingguo's eldest grandson is quite literally trash in the field of martial arts. But Madam Yunxiao should know that. Don't think I've ever met him though with such a trash body. It would be difficult for him to practice alchemy. I am aware, but there's something unique about him. You just have to guide him to become an apprentice alchemist. It can be considered keeping our promise with the old Duke. To give you face, I'll meet this person. However, he must meet the soul power requirement, the minimum requirement for an apprentice alchemist. Then, I'll take him in. Many thanks, Sir Jia. Yunxiao will remember this. Jia Rong is Tianshui's youngest alchemist. His future is limitless. With this, I'll have repaid the favor by letting Li Yunxiao follow such a promising person. 3 days later, the Jia Lan Academy's annual assessment began. The Jia Lan Academy's martial arts arena had been sponsored by the Tianshui's previous alchemist guild president, Yang Di himself. Those who passed would advance to the next class, while those who didn't would have to pack their bags and get the hell out. Every year, a large number of students would be culled. I heard that this statue was personally carved by Yang Di after I died 15 years ago. It turns out that that brat has a heart after all. I've just opened my second chakra, will I get eliminated? Relax, you only need 1 open chakra to advance. As long as you're not that complete and utter piece of garbage from the Li family, you'll be fine. That trash is totally gonna get eliminated. Ha 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 tilde. Don't listen to them. They're just spewing nonsense. We're the class filled with trash to them. Although our class has lots of kids from influential families, I got to say most of them are kinda trash. At least a dozen of them have already packed their bags and are heading home. They gave up. Because teacher Luo Yunxiao is away, this time your assessment will be judged by me. Almost everyone has arrived. There's no use waiting for those who won't come. They have all failed. There's been a tiny tweak to the rules this time tilde. In the past, there were 2 ways to pass. You could either open 1 chakra or have a punching force that exceeds 1,300 pounds. But quite a few students opened their chakra through cheating, using pills to boost themselves. As such, this year you must open 1 chakra and have a punching force that exceeds 1,300 pounds. Otherwise, you'll fail. Let's see, who'll go first? Li Yunxiao could defeat Lan Fei. He obviously has a punching force that's over 1,300 pounds. However, adding the additional test guarantees his failure. Adios, FCKER. Oi, what are you looking at? You don't believe I'll blow out your eyes, Open your eyes wide, you dogs. Root sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra, third eye chakra opening chakras complete.
7. He has opened all the 7 chakras. Impossible. Wasn't he garbage? The famous trash is 1 step away from reaching the 1 origin realm. How did he even unclog his chakras? I remember that the Li family once invited a rank 4 alchemist to treat him, but ended up failing. Everyone knows that Li Yunxiao's chakras were damaged, and he was ridiculed for not being able to cultivate. I always thought that he defeated Lan Fei using elixirs or martial arts. Look carefully. 1,300 pounds is child's play. This is impossible. Only a martial warrior can do that. Look at the mark he made. That's impossible for a person who just entered the warrior realm, right? He must have used a martial technique. Li Xiaoyan, you hid your abilities well. Lan Fei, you're useless. You couldn't even sense such a strong Yuanqi. Now then, is everyone satisfied? Whoa, it's Lan Xian. It's Lan Xian. He's in secluded cultivation, right? Did he reach the 1st origin realm?
Hey.
A good dog doesn't block the road. Good dog does not block the road you. I don't care about such trivial matters. I'm here to talk about my useless brother.
Oh.
The big dog came out after I beat the little dog. Is everyone from the Leaf family as uncivilized as you? Shut up. Our families have fought for so many years. I've crippled your brother, and you still want to come here and reason with me? Are you stupid? You little brat. How dare you? I will make you regret being born. Haha, that's right. A delinquent should act like one. You don't need to act cool. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to lend you. Declaration of war. Instructor Wang, I'm very busy, so I will take my leave. Instructor Wang Feng was mocked. That's really harsh, right? Arrogant brat. Do you really think you're great just because you open your chakras? This is just the beginning.
Haha.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Lan Xian, a final year student and leader of the Xian group. It's my brother's fault for being involved in such a heinous act. His expulsion is justified. However, as a brother, I can't turn blind eye. I must teach you a lesson. So, it's really true. I thought he was framed. Lan Xian admitted it was his brother's doing. That despicable schemer. I'm giving you 2 options. 1. Kneel now and swear to never fight against our Lan family. 2. Challenge me. I will cripple you and make you kneel in regret. I suggest you take the first option since you've worked hard to reach this realm. Lan Xian, that's too much. That's too cruel. He won't be able to show himself in public after that. That's right. He will die if he fights against Lan Xian. Don't do it.
Yunxiao.
That's too reckless. That's right. Don't be reckless. Though this body has lived sloppily for 15 years, he has made some genuine friends. Compared to my past life, I stood at the peak of the continent, but I was alone. Relax. Lan Xian, you're a 9-star martial warrior and 1 step away from becoming a martial master. You can even become a state guardian directly after graduation. Challenging a person who's barely a martial warrior? Do you have no shame? When the younger brother is gay and steals women's underwear, how much better can the elder brother be? The Lan family has no shame. Just say it if you're scared. Stop hiding behind a woman's skirt. Is this the eldest grandson of Duke Jingwa? The son of General Feiyang?
Haha. Spitz.
Though you're shameless, I accept your challenge. Meet me at the arena in 3 days. I will beat you up until you lick my shoes. Remember what you said. If you don't show up in 3 days, you won't have a place in Jialan Academy. Don't worry. I won't wash my feet for the next 3 days. You're all talk. If I don't crush you, I will give up my family name. The Leaf family and Lan family have fought for many decades. I will start with you brats, and wipe the Lan family out of existence. Alchemist Guild's Alchemist Tower. Add a bit more refined grass. Balance my soul power. Angle. Ah, you put in too much refined grass. Add a dust flower to lower the potency of the medicine. Otherwise, it'll explode in 5.
4.
Why what do you know? Don't bother me. 3, 2, 1, huh?
Boom.
This, alchemist apprentice Lu Yu. How did you know I put in too much refined grass? It's nothing much. Just smelled it. I'm looking for Jiarong. Can you tell him that I'm here? You smelled it? Master Jiarong seems to always be in seclusion. Besides, I don't even have the qualifications to seek him out. Brother, another failure? You're not injured, right? It's nothing. It's just a shame these materials, gosh. I'm so useless. Miss Lu Yao.
Oh?
It's you. I am honored that such a pretty lady hasn't forgotten me. Master Liang Wenyu was full of praise for the prescription you turned in before. Tianshui Alchemist Guild's receptionist Lu.
Yao.
Master Liang praised you? You're also an alchemist? I was before, but presently I'm not. I'm looking for Jiarong. Can you help find him? Master Jia? Oh, perfect. He just came back.
Follow me.
Don't feel discouraged, brother. Just a few more tries and you'll definitely succeed. I just know it. Little sister, you've been earning money for me all these years so that I could learn alchemy. Your brother hates being a burden to you. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be an alchemist. Brother, please stop it. You need to believe in yourself. My brother will always be number 1 in my eyes. During your next try, add 3 less blades of fine grass. If the color is too light, add a cloud mushroom to it.
Trust me.
Why, you really are an alchemist? Brother, follow his words and give it another try. After all, Master Liang Wenyu was full of praise for the prescription he turned in before. Okay, I will try again.
We've arrived.
Master Jia, Zhang Song what? Jiarong. It's young Mas, to Yun. Open the door.
Don't.
Young Master Yun. Miss Lu Yao, you can go now, thank you. How is this the lofty Master Jia? Oh. Okay, he's acting like an alchemist that just found a secret technique that can raise one's soul power in an instant. Ridiculous, right? Young Master Yun, not only has my soul power recovered, but I've also made a breakthrough. An actual breakthrough. Oi, I didn't come here to listen to these trivial things. I came to you cause I need you to help me refine a few pills. Of course. One is an origin impact ing pill, and the other is an origin blasting pill.
Origin blasting pill.
Those two pills are close to rank 2. I just became a rank 1 alchemist. I'm afraid that I simply can't refine those two pills. You have me. What's there to be afraid of? Start preparing the materials now. My time is limited. Could it be that young Master Yun is personally going to instruct me? Is he actually an alchemist? How's that possible? I only needed 1 batch of materials to make one of each pill. What made you prepare 3 batches? Wow, young Master Yun is almost certainly not an alchemist. He doesn't even know about the pathetic success rate of refining. 60% a rank 1 alchemist can refine a rank 1 pill with a success rate of 60%. It'll never be 100%. Both the origin impacting pill and origin blasting pill are close to rank 2 pills. The success rate is even lower. 3 batches of materials is probably not enough. Come on, let's just start refining. Do exactly what I tell you to.
Idiot.
Focus on balancing the pill's strength.
Ok.
Pay attention to purifying, dumbass.
Got it.
You're stupid. Sorry. Mix. Faster. I know. Babuda, take it out. It's actually the origin impacting pill and the origin blasting pill. I actually succeeded. And they were also refined at the same time. Oh my god. What the hell did I just do? How is this even possible? Young Master Yun, you can call me an idiot or dumbass every single day, as long as you can instruct me on refining. I definitely can become an amazing alchemist with him. Why is the purity so low? How can you even refine such trash? You truly are garbage. Seeing that you are already in this state, I guess I'll just have to purify it myself. What a bother.
But since it's just purifying,
my soul power as an advanced martial apprentice shall suffice.
Purify it.
Why, you can purify a finished pill? Can't only the original materials be purified? Young Master Yun's hand signs. I haven't seen any of them before, but they must be superb techniques.
Done. Who?
I could only purify them to this extent. My soul power is just too low. Now that I have the origin bursting pill, I will be able to break through to the first origin realm in 3 days. The origin blasting pill will just be my backup in case of failure. Just now you used a total of 72 signs. Purified pill. Young Master, not only did you purify a pill, but you also purified a finished pill. I will forever follow you, young Master.
Yun.
I succeeded. I finally succeeded. I need to go into seclusion immediately. To even have the possibility of defeating the 9-star martial warrior Lan Xian, I need to step into the first origin realm. Li Yunxiao's punch was over 1,300 pounds, and he completely opened his 7 chakras. Haha. Lan Fei was expelled. Li Yunxiao has actually accepted Lan Xian's challenge. Yun Shang, quite a number of interesting things happened while you were in seclusion. These noble children in the academy sure are getting rowdier and rowdier. Let them fight each other. Yes, that'll be good. Let's put it aside. The most important matter is you. Yunshang, Jialan Academy's Principal Zhong Lishan. You are only 21 years old. And since you're already a Four Guardians Realm Martial Lord and a rank 1 alchemist, your future is limitless. I plan on telling everyone during the feast that You will become the vice principal of Jialan Academy. But Li Yunxiao, he couldn't even open a single chakra before. Isn't he trash? Do not decline my offer. You are one of the 5 commanders of the State Guardians and cultivate soul power. No. Principal, I need to stop them. The other stuff can wait.
Huh?
Yunxiang. How can Li Yunxiao fight Lan Xian? This is clearly a joke. So you still think he's trash who hasn't opened a single chakra? Yunxiang, that's simply impossible. This brat's schemes run deep. I'm afraid he's already broken through to the first origin realm. What? Broken through? There's still no way. Even if he's actually broken through to the first origin realm, he's still no match for Lan Xian. Lan Xian is ranked 3rd in the mini Feiyang ranking. I'm afraid he's only a hair away from becoming a martial master. Regardless, I've received pointers from him and have just smoothly broken through, becoming a rank 1 alchemist. I can't just watch him get crippled. Let this old man come with you then. I'll take a look at the skill level of the students nowadays. Rank 3rd in the mini Feiyang ranking. How interesting. Jialan Academy 10-fold gravity chamber. Lan Duo, that piece of trash is going to fight Lan Xian today. Why aren't we going to watch? I don't have the time. Lan Xian's position on the mini Feiyang ranking is only below Big Brother Lin Yu. That fool Li Yunxiao is only going to become a laughingstock. But Lan Xian isn't much better, only picking on the weak. In my mind, only brothers Lin and Bai Chengfeng can be considered true experts. If you're not going, I'll just go. I've always wanted to see how that piece of trash dies. He can't defeat Li Yunxiao, so he finds joy in watching someone else do the beating. He's just a complete loser, a good for nothing. Li Yunxiao? Jialan Academy Martial Arts Arena. Is that brat Li Yunxiao even coming? It wouldn't be surprising. Losing face is better than losing your life. Shit, we haven't been played with, right? Fatty. Do you think Li Yunxiao will come? I don't know. I haven't seen him at all for days. He couldn't have run away, right? Nonsense. If that's the case, then he is unworthy of being the heir of the Li family, much less someone we follow. A man should at least die on his knees. How can he bear such humiliation and continue to live? What's with all this life and death crap? Say something nicer.
Look.
The piece of trash came. He actually came. Li Yunxiao came. It's time to die. Wow. He dared to come. What a hero. And what idiot. He's stupid for coming here today. Lan Xian is a peak 9 stars martial warrior. Do you think that trash can endure a couple of moves from him? A couple of moves? It'd be an accomplishment if he doesn't die from the first move. Are you stupid? Why did you actually come? Lan Xian will kill you. Young master, how come you actually came? What are you doing? Get the hell out. Stop fooling around. Teacher Luo. Teacher Luo. I hereby declare this match cancelled.
What?
Cancelled? No wonder that brat fearlessly came. So this is what he was planning. This is a great loss of face for the Li family. So, what if he loses face? He was always a piece of trash. His face was lost long ago. Li Yunxiao is my student. I have an obligation to protect him. Teacher Luo, I am indeed your student. So, why are you protecting Lan Xian from the beatdown he's about to receive? You all can just go. I'll cripple him in a couple of minutes.
Wah.
Is there something wrong with his brain? Could he have been scared stupid? It looks like I have to get ready to rescue him at a moment's notice. Regardless, I can't let Li Yunxiao become crippled. I thought you wouldn't dare come. Jun, do you think babbling a few more words will extend your pitiful life? A martial warrior. This brat actually became a martial warrior. A few days ago, I was sure he hadn't opened a single chakra. He was trash. How is that possible? This brat actually became a first origin realm martial warrior. This isn't possible. No wonder my spoiled little brother was no match for you. You had deeply concealed your power, but your luck ran out when you met me. So fierce. He is indeed a peak 9 stars martial warrior. This Lan Xian is quite good. I'm afraid that he'll be able to break through to the two forces realm and become a martial master in under a month. In your opinion, how many moves can Li Yunxiao last? How many the difference between their auras? I'm afraid that it'll only take one hit for him to get completely pulverized. I sure hope this bastard Lan Xian gets completely crushed. But that's only wishful thinking. One move. I must disagree. Principal. Principal. You all are looking down on Li Yunxiao. Perhaps this match is worth seeing. This doesn't feel right. The air around Li Yunxiao is peculiar. Tap with every step he takes, the air seems like it's shaking, vibrating. The rules of heaven and earth seem to follow his footsteps. It's like it's alive. This brat's footsteps must contain some secret technique. TSK. The surrounding air is vibrating at the same frequency of his footsteps. A high-level technique. Trash, my aura is already completely suppressing you. You can't take a single step. Still want to fight me? Relax, I won't kill you. I'll beat you till you get on your knees and admit your mistakes. I'll make sure that the Li family will be unable to raise their heads again. Passing cloud sword technique. Spinning star palm. Boom, boom, boom. Transforming a sword into a palm, the palm spinning like a star. Excellent. What happened? Did Li Yunxiao's speed actually break through the area of my palm strike? Tap, TF trying to run? In your dreams. Moonwalk nether swap. How is this possible? What is this technique? He's walking on air. What? I see it. Li Yunxiao's footsteps carry over from his previous footsteps. His frequency and timing are perfectly executed. In other words, he wasn't trying to dodge Lan Xian's moves. He was just trying to complete his footwork. The rhythm of heaven and earth is changing. Why are the auras between heaven and earth rushing towards him? He's borrowing the power of heaven and earth. The end of Tianwu. It's a mecha suit. He's borrowing the force of heaven and earth. Life passes like a dream. A flying bird leaves its mark behind. Life seal, the life seal. I can't believe that it's the life seal. With his current strength, it should be impossible for him to use the life seal. He must have borrowed the force of heaven and earth to do so. But to borrow the force of heaven and earth, he requires not just skill, but more so the understanding of it. Even I can't comprehend the way to do it. So how is he able to do it? Could he be Lord Yongdi's disciple? Is this Lord Yongdi's life seal?
How can this be?
He's just a one-star martial warrior. How does he have the ability to use the life seal? What is his relationship with Lord Yongdi? Bang bang. Am I being too heavy-handed? Is this chicken going to die? What the hell, guys? Did you see what just happened? The young master of the Li family, Li Yunxiao, who is known to be trash, only used one move to defeat the leader of the Xian gang Lan Xian, a 9-star martial warrior that is ranked 3rd on the mini Feiyang ranking. There is no question about it. It's a complete defeat. The tactic of borrowing the force of heaven and earth is only useful against low-ranked martial warriors, because the time needed to prepare for it is too long. How could this happen? Defeated. Lan Xian was actually defeated. And in such a miserable manner too. He's badly mauled all over. Lan Xian is a 9-star rank martial warrior, whereas Li Yunxiao is only a 1-star martial warrior. How can the difference in their strengths be so big? As I said before, stop. No one can save you. He's insane. That person is completely mad. He's not even listening to the principal's words. I'm telling you to stop. Oh my god. Huh. He crippled him. I can't believe he crippled Lan Xian by breaking his dantian. If a martial warrior's dantian breaks, unless you have the legendary holy medicine that is rank 7 or above, you will be crippled forever. Quick help. Where are the healing masters? Come quick. This, Li Yunxiao. I said before that I would beat you until you lick my shoes. I am a man of my word. Shoes. They taste like strawberry. Rise. Obviously, I'll be taking this away. You were too vicious.
Brat.
You went too far.
How?
What do you think? He was already crippled. Why did you continue? This was a fight to the death. His life is now in my hands, so... What nonsense are you talking about? What? What did you just say? Even the king of Tianshui or the president of the Alchemist Guild wouldn't dare say that to the principal of Jialan Academy. Haha, okay. Okay. No one has ever dared to talk to me like that.
Brat.
Do you know who I am? The principal of Jialan Academy, the martial king Zhong Lishan. You're over 100 years old, yet you're only a martial king. You actually have the nerve to swagger your name in front of me? If I were you, I would have killed myself out of shame long ago. This brat is crazy. Really crazy. Damned person. Old geezer, you're over 100 years old and a martial king, yet you're oppressing me, a 15-year-old martial warrior. Li Yunxiao, don't die today. I'll make you pay 100 times in the future. Under a martial king's pressure, this mere one-star martial warrior actually did kneel. What's more shocking is that he's about 4 major realms below me. Even I don't dare to look down on the fighting spirit he's releasing. What a stubborn will to fight. How could such an unbending spirit be in this brat's frail body? What's this feeling? Why does his stubbornness look so familiar? Gu Feiyang. His spirit and his expression are identical to the great Gu Feiyang. Old geezer, don't think that just because you're a martial king, I'm helpless against you. Even if I die, I'll at least take you down with me. Origin blasting pill. Good. You don't know good from bad, right? Not to mention a 1-star martial warrior. Even a martial master, no, even a great martial master, would have already yielded. How is it possible that I'm about to use the full strength of a martial king to suppress this brat? Even if I make this brat yield, my illustrious reputation will be doomed. What is that trick? Why does it look familiar? The wind and clouds are ascending. How is this possible? What? The ascent of the wind and clouds. It's really the ascent of the wind and clouds. Zhong Lishan, have been the strongest martial king in Tianshui for decades. Am I actually frightened of a 1-star martial warrior? Who exactly is this brat? This move made the wind and clouds ascend. The wind and clouds ascend. The world this move, could it be Gu Feiyang's stirs? Great wind and cloud palm? The heavens stir because of me. Happy New Year's, everyone, your support is needed. A long time ago on the snowy peaks of Yunxiao Palace, the vanquisher, martial sovereign Gu Feiyang, suppressed 10 9-star martial kings with a single strike of the great wind and cloud palm. He teased the mistress of the Yunxiao Palace, Chu Hongyang, thrice and roamed freely within the palace's forbidden places, showing disdain to everyone and everything else. This legendary feat of his was eventually passed down in stories for thousands of years. Stop. Even if it is Gu Feiyang's great wind and cloud palm, there's nothing to fear since he's only a 1-star martial warrior. But this brat doesn't just know how to use the life seal. He also knows the great wind and cloud palm. Thus it is likely that he has intimate connections with Lord Yangdi. If these 2 techniques were passed down to him by Lord Yangdi, I won't be able to give an explanation to Lord Yangdi if I hurt him. This was a willing match between students. I have nothing to say about you injuring Lan Xian, but you shouldn't have been so cruel. On the account that this is your first offense, I will let you off, but there won't be a next time. Since when did the principal become so easygoing? Even if it was a prince or a princess, if they offended him like this, they would have been sent flying with a slap. Hurry up and disperse that power. Old geezer, you're lucky that you ran fast. He's absorbing all the energy from the origin blast, ing pill. Li Yunxiao's pose seems to contain a certain type of rule. Even though I don't understand it, my intuition tells me that this rule is incredibly powerful. I can borrow the power of this rule of his to cultivate. What is happening? Why is Teacher Luo cultivating with Li Yunxiao? The battle is over. No one is allowed to linger on the fighting grounds. The bottleneck in my cultivation seems to have been completely opened. I can feel heaven and earth energy from my surroundings flowing towards me and rushing into my body. I've broken through. Even though I was just trying to grasp the strange cultivation technique that Li Yunxiao is using. What's up with this Li Yunxiao? What kind of heaven-defying technique is he using to cultivate? What are you doing? But I'm not doing anything? Congratulations for your advancement to the next level, Teacher Luo. You've become a 2-star ranked martial warrior. Teacher, you're a 4 Guardians Realm martial lord. It's so much more difficult for you to advance to the next level compared to me. I'm just a martial warrior that has advanced a level. What is there to be so surprised about? Stop trying to act dumb. How many days has it been since you advanced to martial warrior? One day, this brat is going to give me a heart attack. I've only been in seclusion for 5 days, and the entire world has changed. Give me an explanation for that. Arg, my injuries haven't healed yet. Don't grill me like that. I'll give you an explanation after I've had a good long rest. Alright, but only for 3 days. Come and find me in my office in 3 days. This girl, how can she be so bossy and unreasonable? However, her talent is great. I should train her properly. I need to cultivate the remaining energy from the origin blasting pill quickly. What is this? Did Lan Xian not cripple Li Yunxiao? That's unlike his usual character. Phew dash. That guy has a really strong aura. I didn't even dare to go within 3 feet of him. For real. He defeated Lan Xian in just a single move. Anyone within 3 meters of him would just get destroyed. I think that even the mini Feiyang rankings top 2 by Cheng Feng and Lin Yu won't even stand a chance against him. TSK. I just heard news from the students' infirmary that Lan Xian's meridians were all ruined. Unless he has a grade 5/9 nether condensing pill, he'll be crippled for life. Seriously? That brat was so cruel? You know that teacher Ku in the infirmary is a first-ranked alchemist, right? How can someone like him diagnose a patient wrongly? Not to mention that he's the brother of my younger cousin's uncle's second brother-in-law's uncle's neighbor's son's 7th wife's sister-in-law's elder brother. How can someone so closely related to me deceive me? He doesn't even give face to the principal. What a ruthless brat. We should all tread carefully around him. Don't provoke him, or else no one will be able to save you. Li Yunxiao. Peak 2-star ranked martial warrior, rank 1 soul power restored. The Great Expansion Divine Technique is incredibly effective. I didn't expect it would allow my soul power to be on the same level as a rank 1 alchemist this fast. I can now refine my own Xian weapon and pills. He frowned, something felt off. You can't just leave. Come back. Li Yunxiao, did you just ignore my words? It's been 5 days, and I haven't even seen your shadow. I was cultivating and forgot. 2-star ranked martial warrior? Why you became a 2-star ranked martial warrior in just 5 days? Li Yunxiao, I'm sure you know the consequences of consuming danger, us pills. Also, you must have had a fortuitous encounter. You better give me an explanation. Explanation? What explanation? It looks like I can't get myself out of this one. How did you learn Lord Yendi's floating life seal and Lord Gu Feiyang's great wind and cloud palm?
Blah blah blah.
What did Principal Zhong Lishan think? The principal? The principal deduced that you were taught by Lord Yangdi. Those heaven-defying martial arts and refining techniques were all taught to you by Yangdi. The principal is incredibly discerning too.
Guess it's spot on.
That's exactly right. I'll say everything was Yangdi's doing. That sounds reasonable. Plus, now I can't wait to meet him face-to-face. Bullshit. Others may not know, but I do. Although your family is holding tremendous power as the head of the army, they have no contact with Lord Yangdi. Second, based on what I know, Lord Yangdi couldn't use the great wind and cloud palm. How would you know Yangdi couldn't use it? Forget it. Since you're not willing to say anything, I won't force the matter. I was originally worried about you. I even thought of a career path you could take. Now, it seems all that worrying was over nothing. Regardless, you still have to come with me. Tianshui Main Street. I searched in the Alchemist Guild and found you a teacher. He said he wanted to look at your soul power and test it before deciding to take you in as his disciple. You're kidding me? I have to get a master? That simply won't work. My soul power is quite clear to me. It's complete trash. Garbage or not. It's not up to you to decide. I already promised him. Besides, it wasn't easy to get him to agree. You're going whether you like it or not. Who is this great person that you're forcing me to accept as my master? Alchemist Guild. Is he worthy? That person is the alchemist with the brightest future in the Alchemist Guild. I put in a lot of effort to get him to agree. You'll know it when you see it. Sir Jia, I've been looking for you. I brought over the young master from the Li family that I mentioned before. It turned out she found Jiao to be my master. So it's Lord Yunxiao. Go find the apprentice alchemist in the hall outside and get his soul power tested. We're going outside. It's you. I finally got to see you again. After my brother followed your pointers, his success rate when refining pills is almost 100%. I really appreciate your help. Tell your brother that his talent is not bad. If he continues to persist, he will certainly succeed. Afterwards, my brother refined many pills. He's earning quite a lot of money. Now, he's in closed-door cultivation, preparing to break through. I really don't know how I can thank you.
Hee hee.
Having trouble thanking me? Then, how about you have sex with me? You're so indecent. What's going on here? You lustful freak. Hooking up with girls? How could you not see that she was the one flirting with me? Just go with me to the test. If you don't pass, I'll beat you up. You too. If you want to quarrel, take it outside. Sorry, we'll leave immediately. Hurry up and get the hell out. What's going on? Oh my god. What am I seeing? Woo-woo. Master Jiao, those two people are causing a ruckus. I'll go chase them out. Chase them out my ass. Why the fuck are you ing me? All of you know nothing. Do you know how hard it is for him to come all the way here to study? Can you even match his desire to learn? Do you know how hard he's worked? Why young Master Yun? Master Jia? Luo. Teacher Luo, just call him Li Yunxiao. You don't have to be so polite. What are you standing here for? Are you still not greeting Master Jia? Greetings, Master. I was thinking of bringing this brat here to test his soup power. And no need. There is no need to test it. There's no need? This kid hasn't seen much of the world. That's why his manners are lacking. I hope that Master Jia can forgive him. Off Lord Luo. Don't hit him anymore. Please, I was wrong. Young Master Yun has great talent. He doesn't need to do the soul power test. His talent is great? Then, would you take him? Yes. I'll take him in as my disciple. A dash. Disciple? To be your disciple? No. I've said something wrong again. I'm not taking him in. Not taking him in. Master Jia, you're behaving very strangely today. Are you taking him in or not? Lord Luo. All I ask is that you stop whacking him the head, and I'll do whatever you want me to. Exhausted. Move. All of you, step aside. Master Zhang is here. Chief Alchemist of the Tianshui Kingdom, rank 3 Alchemist Zhang Qingfan.
Nods.
The soul power that old man is emitting is incredibly strong. He's at least a rank 3 alchemist. Why did Master Zhang Qingfan come to the Alchemist Guild personally? Could it be that Rushua's illness has gone out of control? Rushua? What happened to Rushua? Well, this isn't really a secret. Rushua was born with the 5 yen terminated meridians and originally couldn't have lived past the age of 5. That year, His Majesty used all the state's resources to seek out a rank 5 alchemist to help them. That alchemist later provided a prescription for Rushua, saying it would keep her alive for 10 years. It's been 9 years since then. The 5 yen terminated meridians? Unless one has the 8th grade 5 dragons pure yang pill, the 5 yen terminated meridians cannot be cured with medicine alone. 5 dragon pure yang pill? Then, Rushua's illness can be cured. However, an 8th grade pill is something only the legendary rank 8 alchemist refine. A rank 8 alchemist, that's a presence that is like a god to us. Teacher Luo, you may go back first. I want to talk with Master Jia about him becoming my master. Rest assured, Lord Yunxiao. Whether young Master Yun wants to have a master or anything else, he can do what he likes. I will do what he says and never let you down. All right, let's find a quiet place. I need to think over this. Why yes? What is going on? Why would someone as prideful as Jiao behave like a servant in front of Li Yunxiao? This is what we'll do. Jiao, go to Zhang Qingfan and tell him that the Princess 5 yen terminated meridians can be cured by you. Why young Master Yun? Are you kidding me? Princess Rushua's 5 yen terminated meridians can be cured with the golden needle acupuncture method, apart from the 5 dragon pure yang pill. With my current soul power, I can't cure it in a single treatment, but I think she will be healed with a few more tries. Golden needle acupuncture method? Young Master Yun, you also know how to execute this legendary technique? Do you really have the confidence? You can say whatever you want to say, but I will be doing the acupuncture. With your skill, do you think that I would let you do the acupuncture for the princess? You're right. Then, young Master Yun, when you do the acupuncture method, can I stay by your side to learn? That is up to you. You must get this job. Otherwise, the princess will be in danger once the medicine fails to work. These are the items needed to cure the princess. Let Zhang Qingfan prepare them. This is great. I have the chance to see and learn the legendary golden needle acupuncture method. Why is there so much? Why, young Master Yun, these all seem to be materials for crafting a weapon? Yes, I'm in need of a Xian weapon. Let's use this opportunity to get it all together. Tianshui market, even though performing the golden needle acupuncture method only requires a box of golden needles, there's a particularity about the needle size, thickness, length, weight, purity, and materials. So it is best if I find these materials and refine them all by myself. This way, it will be perfect for me to use, and there will be no mistakes. Boss, I really only have 170 gold coins. Just do me a favor and help me out once. Go somewhere else then. 300 gold coins is already the lowest possible price. Pretty lady, it's not that I don't want to help you. You can't just let me do business that will bring me loss. Right? Intermediate alchemist apprentice Jun Liang. But if you're willing to be my girlfriend, things will be easy to discuss. Tianshui Jialan Academy student Mengwu. In your dreams. Hey, don't go. Just be my girlfriend for 3 months, and that's enough. You don't want to cure your younger brother anymore?
Stops.
That's right. I'm a man who's going to be an alchemist one day, and you're worthy of being played by me for only 3 months. How about it? If you agree, I'll give you this resurrection magic water. For free. Give me the resurrection magic water, and I will raise enough money to pay you back in 3 months. Pay me back later? Humph. If your younger brother doesn't have this resurrection magic water to lengthen his life, he probably won't live beyond 3 months. Sure, you can pay me back later. However, your younger brother's life is priceless, right? What do you say, little beauty? Reaches it's because you're still a young woman that I'm making you this offer. Else, you aren't even worth my attention. Who the fuck are you? How dare you hit me? Who the fuck are you? You dare to touch my woman? Reuniting with Manhwa, is this luck and love or love tribulation? That guy is Yunxiao. You're a woman? We'll see if she admits that. Do you know who I am? Brat, you're in big trouble. Who are you? I really have no clue. Just you wait and see. I'll wipe that smile off your face. I am an intermediate stage alchemist apprentice at the Alchemist Association, and my master is the rank 1 alchemist Jarong. My sworn brother is Long Hao, the eldest son of Lord Longqing, the commander of the Imperial Guards. Know what's good for you and get down on your knees and apologize to me. Then pay me a couple of 100 gold coins for the
Doctor.
Only then will this matter be finished. Jarong, I know. Longqing, I know, but I've never heard of his son Long Hao. I have a few 100 gold coins, but he. You might not be alive to spend it. Oh my god, what is that expression? Even generals who have been through countless battles don't have such a terrifying expression. I feel like I'm about to die. If I touch this bag of money. Back then, I was forced to participate in Lan Fei's scheme in order to raise money. Who would have thought that Lan Fei ended up being openly expelled? That day in the martial arts arena feels like a blurry dream. That peerless figure that descended from the sky, it imprinted itself on my heart. Although I don't know what a truly strong figure is, he probably isn't far from it. Brother Hao, looks like someone is in trouble. Something came out. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. You have 2 options. 1, grovel and beg for forgiveness in front of my brother, leave the girl and the money and fuck off. 2, become a cripple and spend your remaining life imprisoned. Junior Captain of the Tianshui Imperial Guards, Long Hao. I'll give you 3 seconds. Choose. I already told you. My sworn brother is Long Hao. Brat, next time, don't be blind to your superiors. Be brother, my dantian broke. See crippled. I am completely crippled, brat. You dare to injure my brother? I choose the second option. Li Yunxiao actually pled him. Now, I would like to bother the soldiers to try to send me to jail. Jun Liang was actually crippled in front of me. When Jia Rong realizes, I'm afraid my father will beat me again. Just die. How is this possible? He caught a martial warrior's sword with 2 fingers? Finger technique, plucking petals. No wonder he dared to be so arrogant. So, you have some tricks. Watch this. Blue Moon Sword. That is a Xian weapon. Xian weapons are special weapons used only by martial warriors. Only alchemists can refine them. Every single Xian weapon is priceless. My Blue Moon Sword, made from deep-sea cold iron, was personally made by the rank 2 alchemist Liang Wenyu. You are the 3rd person to see its unsealed state. Today, my bloodthirsty sword shall reap its 3rd life. Consider yourself lucky. This is merely a first-tier Xian weapon, a piece of trash. It's fitting that trash uses trash. Oh my god, my sword seems to be crying. What's happening? My Blue Moon. Why did you revert back to your sealed state? Blue Moon Sword unseal. Sword Blue Moon Sword Blue Moon Sword. Blue Moon Sword unseal. Unseal. What happened to Blue Moon? Could it be broken? I completely spent my family's fortune and begged Liang Wenyu to make this for me. Got any more tricks? Use them all so I can see.
Kill him. Kill him for me.
A bunch of small fries. This looks like dancing. Can this even be considered fighting? Good. You're seeking death. The devil's stir. Blade of Viadra. Unseal. Go to hell, you bastard. A bunch of small fries. This looks like dancing. Can this even be considered fighting? This martial technique is called the crazed fist of 100 flowers. 100 flowers sweep through the enemy. Unpredictable. Sporadic. Martial sovereign Yuan Shixiao created this fist technique. Yuan Shixiao's life was full of He created the crazed fist of 100 flowers, focusing on the word crazed. This technique is extremely hard to defend against, erratic. Although this sword is pretty garbage, it's still worth a few bucks. I want it. You got anything else to give me, dear? My dad is the commander of the Imperial Guards. How dare you rob me? I'll bring my men over and destroy your entire family. Destroy my entire family? I look forward to you bringing your men to my family. Let's see who destroys who. Who dares to make a scene here? It's Sir Guardians. I am the captain of the 3rd Brigade of the City Imperial Guards, Long Hao. Someone is attacking the Imperial Guards. Please. Guardians intervene and save me. State Guard, Ian. Who dares? State Guardian Huiguang criminal, put down your sinful blade and be captured without resistance. State Guardian Hui Ming. You haven't even asked who's in the right and who's in the wrong. It looks like you can't distinguish black from white. How do you even know it's my fault? The Imperial Guards are His Majesty's right-hand men. How could they frame you? This brat is only a 2-star martial warrior. Long Hao, a 3-star martial warrior, with the help of numerous troops, was actually defeated by him. It seems like you won't confess. I must take matters into my own hands. Unseal. He's only a 2-star martial warrior. How can his sword be so fierce? This is a Xian weapon. No wonder you were able to run rampant in the streets. You were actually relying on the Xian weapon in your hand. This Xian weapon will be mine. However, since you've encountered us, your evil ways will end. End your ass. These 2 are martial masters. I need to seize the initiative, otherwise they will take advantage of the disparity in our strengths, suppressing me. Good. You're seeking death. The devil's stir. I'll eliminate him in one swift move. He'll be unable to draw out his strength. You asked for it, brat. Unseal. Blade of Viadra. Unseal. What? What's happening?
My sword.
Look out. An afterimage? When did he? Hey morons. I lured you here, so that you dumbos could die together.
What?
Holy shit. Did he actually just lure me here so he could kill us both in a single move? He actually wants to kill us at the same time. He's a 2-star martial warrior. Instead of trying to flee when he sees us, He's actually trying to kill us? He gives me the feeling of impending death. This has to be a huge joke, right? Combination attack. The guard Ian's Holy's bow. Combine. Those guys actually knew a combination technique. All my original calculations made it clear that I lost. Yunxiao was able to force two of the state guard, Ian's to attack together. And when he was sent flying, he actually turned his head and told me,
Run.
"What's happening? That girl is running. Quickly, capture her. I need to run. I need to run and get help." Holy shit. A 2-star martial warrior was actually able to force us to use our combination technique. In the past, such a thing would have been unbelievable. Even now, it's still starting to set in. Sir. That is Blue Moon. Captain Long, we've already helped you by subduing the criminal. Don't bother us. Sir. 2 sirs that. We'll be taking our leave. There's no need to say your goodbyes, Captain Long. I spent all of my family's fortune on that sword and used my father's connections to have Master Liang Wenyu personally crafted for me. My Xian weapon, my sword. Get up, you pigs, and help me up.
Quickly.
Bring that brat over to me. Since he made me lose my sword, I'll make him regret being born. Help. I need to find someone. Fine, I got to someone to save him. It appears that when I was running in a panic, I actually ran to the Li family's mansion. Li Yunxiao is the eldest grandson of the Li family.
He's saved now.
Sure enough, this is a 2-star Xian weapon. Although it's in a sealed state, it's already emitting such a strong aura. It'll be hard to imagine it in its unsealed state. Why are you running? Young Master Yi. A girl outside says that young Master Li Yunxiao has been captured by the Imperial Guards. Please let this little one inform the master for help. That trash? Wasn't that trash messing around in the academy? How did he suddenly get into a conflict with the Imperial Guards? This little one doesn't know. If a piece of trash gets captured, then so be it. What's the worry? Go tell the girl that the master already knows and that she shouldn't worry. Li Mansion's butler Li Yi. Yes. When will you guys go and save him? That is a matter for the higher-ups. How can I, a lowly person, know? The master has told you not to worry. The Li family's master. He is the #1 general in Tianshui and was given the title the Duke of Jinghua. He is Li Chunyang. Currently, the 6th most powerful and prestigious people under the
King are
the commander of the state guardians Xiao Qingwang, the principal of Jialan Academy, Zhong Lishan, the president of the Alchemist Association, Su Han, the imperial alchemist, Zhang Qing Fan, the current Prime Minister Lan Hong, the #1 Imperial Senior General Li Chunyang. Li Lan the first four pretty much ignore state affairs, so currently almost all the noble families back either Li Chunyan or Lan Hong, the 2 major opposing factions. Since Li Yunxiao's grandfather, Li Chunyang, told me not to worry, I should be breathing a sigh of relief. But how come there's a crushing feeling in my heart? Arms, legs, meridians all broken. I can't exert even a little strength. Long family's prison. Boy, are you awake? Where is this? Hee, this is the Long family's prison.
Boy, you're quite ballsy.
I heard a few things about you from the guards. You seem to have broken both arms of the Long family's young master. Long family's prison? This isn't the capital's prison? The capital's prison? Only the capital's felons get locked up there. Who do you think you are? This is the Long family's personal prison. A personal prison? The Long family sure has some guts. They actually dared to build a personal prison. They'll be caught once I escape and report this matter. Escape? Report? Ha. You're too funny. You broke the Long family's young master's arms, and you actually think you can escape? When I was around your age, I spat at the entrance of the Long family's mansion on a whim and ended up getting captured and sent here. I've been here ever since. When he was 8 years old, he followed his father into the city to sell some vegetables. He wasn't careful and stared too long at one of the Long family's servant girls. They captured him, and he's now 48 years old. 40 years. That servant girl is already an old woman. That guy over there.
Don't worry, old man.
I'm certain I can escape. When the time comes, I'll free everyone in here as well. Lad, stop dreaming. Just stay here peacefully, got it? Although the food is rotten, at least we get to eat every day. That's pretty good. Humph. The tyrant body tempering technique, young girl style. It's another stubborn person.
Just accept it.
He'll give up soon.
Ow.
The energy in my dantian is overflowing. Using a special technique, it'll start to flood through my broken meridians, repairing them. The tyrant body tempering technique is truly the #1 body tempering technique in the world. Alchemist Guild 4th floor. Luo Lord Luo, this is no laughing matter. Has Li Yunxiao actually gone missing? Yes, I searched the entire academy and asked a couple of his friends about his whereabouts. Oh dear, there's no trace of him. Sir Jia, your golden needle acupuncture method needs a new assistant. The matter of the princess's illness can't be delayed any longer. Currently, the princess is taking triple the amount of medicine every day. The illness is still unable to be suppressed. If we delay any longer, I'm afraid the princess will. Yes, we can't delay any longer. Don't you just need an assistant? Since it can save the princess, I'll even act as your assistant. How about it? Oh dear, oh dear. What does a rich, spoiled young master like him know? You can slowly teach your disciple later. We don't have time. We can't wait for him. I have to tell the truth. Jarong, you sure have some guts. You actually dared to treat the princess's life as a joke. Jarong, you've been played for a fool by that notoriously rich, spoiled brat. Did you actually believe a trashy young master like him could actually use the golden needle acupuncture method? Why you're killing me? I'm furious. Jarong, you'll be sent to jail. Once this matter is over, you'll be saying goodbye to your head.
Ah. Sir Zhang. Sir Zhang.
Hashtag you need to believe in young Master Yun. He can certainly save the princess. Damn it, get lost. Do you understand the severity of the sin you've committed? If you hadn't boasted about being able to perform the golden needle acupuncture method, I would have requested a high-ranking alchemist from the guild to save her. Now that the medicine can no longer control the princess's condition, it's too late to get help. Now tell me, is such a sin not worthy of death? How will I explain this to His Majesty? Sir Zhang, wait, what is it now? Wasn't this all because of you? Li Yunxiao is your student, right? Once I report this to His Majesty, you'll also be taking responsibility. President, I advanced to become an alchemist because of Li Yunxiao. He gave me, intentional or not, some advice. It's quite normal to gain enlightenment from random things. Don't tell me you actually believe that brat can use the golden needle acupuncture method? I don't know if he can or cannot use the golden needle acupuncture method. However, I do know that in a battle not long ago, he defeated Lan Xian, the Prime Minister's grandson, in a single move.
So what? Huh?
How's that possible? Wasn't it well known that that brat's meridians were blocked and that he couldn't cultivate? And isn't Lan Xian one of the strongest in Jelon Academy?
Exactly.
Not only were his meridians completely unblocked, he defeated Lan Xian using the martial technique. Floating life seal, floating life seal. Floating life seal.
F.
Floating life seal. Could he be Lord Yangdi's successor? I also don't know. If he really is Lord Yangdi's successor, then he might actually be able to use the golden needle acupuncture method. I remember Liang Wenyu telling me about the state of Li Yunxiao's body. Numerous hidden meridians were destroyed and crushed. He said it was impossible for them to ever heal. But now he has defeated Lan Xian, and he used the floating life seal. Mobilize everyone. Even if it means digging 3 feet under, we must find Li Yunxiao now. A bar near Jelon Academy. Lan Duo. It's true. The whole academy is talking about that battle now. It's a pity you didn't see it. Not to mention Lin Yu. I'm afraid even Bai Chingfeng can't survive one move against him. You Huzheng Luo Lan Duo enough. Senior Yu, I've said several times that I don't want to listen to your thoughts on these matters. Also, don't bother me in the future. I am currently stuck in a bottleneck. I'll be in closed cultivation for a few days.
Bye.
Why do you pretend to be pure? You're just a whore. Lin Yu's leftovers. How dare you try to act pure in front of me? I've been pursuing her for such a long time, and she still won't even let me touch her. Damn it. Excuse me, sir. Would you care for some purple melodrama? Maybe it'll be to your liking. Part-time wine vendor. Have we met before? You're a student in the junior class, right? I remember all the pretty girls in the junior class. Your name is Mengwu. My name is Yuhejing, and I'm just about to become a martial warrior. Huh. How come you're selling wine here? Hee selling wine. That's a little wasteful, right? Senior Yuhejing, do you want a glass or not? Melodrama costs 6 silver coins a glass. Melodrama? 6 silver coins?
Ha!
To hell with the cheap melodrama. Mengwu, you're so pretty. You shouldn't be working here. Become my girlfriend. I'll give you 100 gold coins every month. Sounds good? Yuhejing, behave yourself. A wine vendor actually dared to reject me.
Today, I want you.
Do you dare to defy me? Let's have a few drinks. We've been looking for half a day, and we still have no clues. Where the hell is young Master Yun? What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Isn't this a bar? Could we have gone to the wrong place? That's the girl that tried to trick young Master Yun.
Damn.
Isn't that the pest that follows Lan Duo? These two people are weaker than me. Who are you guys? I'll give you 3 seconds to get the hell out. Arrogant. You may not know who we are, but you must know who young Master Yun is, right? Luo Lan Duo is the girl young Master Yun has an eye on. A brat like you is actually daring to flirt with her? Do you want to die? They're actually Li Yunxiao's people. Just because we haven't settled the score with you doesn't mean we can't. 7, this isn't the academy. How about I just call over some of my guards to kill you right now? All of the people around Li Yunxiao are children of important military families. I'm not in the academy now. Those rich kids can basically do whatever they want in the capital. This senior doesn't have time to mess around with rich kids. I must return to cultivate. I also have no clue who this girl is. Don't try to frame me. Finish drinking, time to rest. If all my people weren't out looking for young Master Yin, I would have forced that poser to leave on his knees. Don't pay much attention to that piece of trash. Do you think something happened to young Master Yin? Both the Alchemist Guild and the State Guardians are looking for him. Even an ant in the capital would have been found by now. God knows, young Master Yun has changed so much recently. I'm not used to it,
That.
You just said young Master Yun, are you talking about Li Yunxiao? Yeah, the same young Master Yun you framed. Damn it.
Was it you who tricked him again? How could that be?
3 days have already passed. Shouldn't the Li family have already saved him?
What?
What did you just say? What do you know? Why didn't you say such an important thing earlier? I already went to the Li family and informed them. Lord Li even told me not to worry. Did you see Duke Jinghua? No, his servant told me. No wonder. This is troublesome. We need to bring some men and save him. Quickly.
Slow down.
We should first inform Master Zhang and Master Luo. With them, even the Imperial Guards would have to back
off. Got it.
I forgot. I was too anxious. You can't escape from this matter either.
Come with me.
Long family's courtyard he. Long family's second young master Long ran. Ran, your tiger knuckle fist has improved. You are far more diligent than your worthless brother Long Hao. You'll certainly become a great person.
Dad.
Big brother is already a 3-star martial warrior. I still can't compare to him. Dad, how come you aren't happy? What's on your mind? Recently, the entire capital has been looking for a young man. But it's been 3 days and they still haven't found him. Your dad is the commander of the Imperial Guards. I naturally feel a little pressured. Who is that person? Why do you want to look for him? Duke Jinghua's eldest grandson, a rich, useless kid. I don't know why we're looking for him. Anyways, where did your big brother run off to? Big brother went to the dungeon. A few days ago, a brat broke Big Brother's arms. Today, Brother Hao's arms recovered, so he's going to the dungeon to find that person. He says the person is going to regret living in this world. He's playing around all day. He's a captain of the Imperial Guards, and his arms were actually broken by someone. What a piece of trash. Okay. That person was captured by Big Brother 3 days ago. He also seems to be a young man. Doesn't that sound like the person you're looking for? I heard Big Brother House say that person was called Yun something. Phew, you almost scared me to death. Since his last name is Yun, then it isn't him. A false alarm. I remembered incorrectly. His name is Li Yunxiao. I mobilized all of the city guards. After 3 restless nights of constantly searching, it's finally revealed that the person we were searching for was actually imprisoned in my dungeon the whole time. This person is Duke Jinggua's eldest grandson, General Feiyang's son. 3 days have passed. Big Brother couldn't have already killed him, right? Bad news. Someone just charged into the Long family's mansion.
Quickly, help.
Who dares to charge into the Long family's mansion? How audacious.
Whoosh.
As expected of our master. So freaking strong. That sound was so thunderous. The commander of the state guardians, Luo Yunxiang, and the master alchemist, Zhang Qingfan, hereby declare the temporary seizure of the Long family's mansion. Those who resist are traitors to the capital and shall be killed on the spot. They actually came so fast. They're at least martial masters. The 4th division of the state guardians. They're led by Luo Yunxiang, Master Zhang, Master Su, Lord Luo. May I inquire the meaning of this? Lord Long, you have sinned. Lord Long, young Master Yun was imprisoned in the Long family's mansion. No wonder he couldn't be found for 3 whole days even when the entire capital was searching. For him, it turns out that he was actually captured by you. Long Hao definitely captured Li Yunxiao. Where is this coming from? I would love to beat the shit out of Long Hao right now. 8-3. Meng Wu, come and tell us everything that happened that day.
Okay.
Meng Wu carefully explained everything that happened that day. She covered Junliang's harassment, Li Yunxiao's intervention, and finally how Li Yunxiao was wounded by the state guardians before being captured by Long Hao. Every single detail was clearly explained. Lord Long, did you hear all that? We are temporarily seizing the mansion. If it was an unjust accusation, I will take full responsibility. Lord Long, if we didn't have sufficient evidence, we wouldn't have invaded your mansion. This matter won't take long. You better cooperate with us. To think one of my disciples caused this. Junliang has only attended a few of my classes. I took him in as a nominal disciple on a whim. I was careless. I only have one question left to ask you now. Is Li Yunxiao dead or alive? I also don't know. Everyone come with me. This was all my treacherous son's doing. I found out about it right before you guys arrived. My broken meridians have been healed by young girl style. My body's qi can already circulate. I need more time to recover my primordial qi. Unfortunately, they came several hours early. This is bad. That brat, bring him to me. Today, I'll make you regret living in this world. 35 people in total. 12 of them are martial warriors. And there's one martial master. My primordial qi has yet to fully recover. It'll be tough to kill my way out, wake him up. Be careful not to kill him. And the situation outside the Long family's mansion seems to be unclear. Let's pretend to be dead. For a little bit. This salted water is mixed with special drugs. Once it hits a wound, it'll quickly erode the person's muscles and veins, leaving the person in unbearable pain. Hang in there, don't die easy. Where did your wounds go?
Who are you?
Do you actually think you're somebody?
You.
Shut your mouth. Haha, I can clearly see who you are now. It turns out it was you, that beaten dog from before. Oh, by the way, your blue moon? Bitch.
Kill him.
Let me kill him. You can't, Brother Hao. This brat knows his death is inevitable. So he's trying to provoke you and earn himself a quick death. We prepared the main course for him and haven't served it yet. How can we let him die an easy death? Good one, brat. I almost fell for your scheme.
Hee.
Now, you'll have a good taste of the Long family's execution feast. First, give him 100 lashes with the whip. Don't kill him. Strange. When Long Hao punched me just now, although it shook and bled my organs, the force was partly absorbed by my body and remitted, transforming into primordial qi. The primer, dialed qi, is flowing towards my dantian. Is this the effect of the tyrant body tempering technique? Back then, I fought the tyrant martial sovereign for a rank on the heaven and earth power chart. We fought for several days and nights, tearing each other apart, shattering the heavens and earth. The holy city nearly collapsed. The tyrant martial sovereign's domineering body could actually resist my primordial chi. Finally, as the fight approached its end, it became clear that I had lost. It is only after experiencing it now that I understand. The tyrant's body wasn't as simple as just resisting primordial chi. It actually could absorb the other party's energy and use it as its own. How could there be such an abnormal technique in this world? The tyrant body tempering technique isn't inferior to the great expansion divine technique. Although this technique could absorb the other party's energy, it requires me to receive the other party's attack and let their primordial chi run through my body before I can absorb it. In the nine heavens realm, who would dare stay still and let a martial sovereign strike them? Even the tyrant didn't dare let his opponent strike his body directly unless it was absolutely necessary.
Phew, how terrifying.
I was thinking this technique was invincible. At least it has some flaws. However, oh, aren't you a badass? Let's see what I can do to you. The whip that fellow is using should work nicely. Yo losers. Use more force. Recovering primordial chi. This brat's bones sure are tough. Even after being hit so many times, he hasn't let out a single cry. It's good that his bones are tough. Otherwise, he'll beg for mercy or straight up die after a few hits. Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't our preparations have gone to waste? Just a dozen more hits and I'll directly become a 3-star martial warrior. Stop. Tianshui, I have been looking down on you. You actually could withstand all that. Hee, I'll give the main course now. You'll have a great time.
Ha!
Right now, I've already recovered to the level of a peak 2-star martial warrior. I could break free of these shackles anytime I want. But my body is severely injured, and there's a stage 2 martial master here. Let's wait and see what happens. Come here, you guys. This powder was carefully refined by me. It's called Mad Eunuch. Even a eunuch would have his yang stick revive and be overcome with lust upon consuming this. An unexpected psychological blow. Stop messing around. Hurry up and give it to him. Those guys only took a small dosage. This entire bag was saved just for you. What the hell? 3-star breakthrough. Holy *T. I broke through and became a 3-star martial warrior. I actually broke through under such circumstances.
Ha!
Go fucking die, pervert.
Ah!
The antidote. Quickly, give me the antidote. An antidote? There's no antidote. Brother How, come on. Come, it's okay to go a little crazy once in a while. Crazy my ass. Uncle Ma. Quickly, kill him. Brat, are you seeking death? A mere martial warrior. Dares to face me. Demonic soul sealing. Soul binding our demon's eye. My soul. This rascal could actually use a soul technique. This dash. Come here, my beauty. Let's have some fun together.
Wuya, meaning.
He's mine. Oh, one at a time. I'm gonna lose it. Haha, you bastards. Enjoy it. I need to first return to the Alchemist Guild. Qin Rushua's treatment can't be delayed any longer. Teacher Luo? Stick like Chin?
Fatihan.
How come you're here? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
What's wrong? How could everything be okay? What's that sound? Thank God, Yunxiao is okay, but why is he's actually okay? It seems like this boy has an extraordinary temperament. Are you Yunxiao? What's that sound coming from inside the dungeon? Bleg. This scene's making my stomach do flips.
Twali Großtastets. Black.
Chunjun, what's going on? It's nothing, I need to go take a look. Long Hao has invited his lackeys inside to have some fun. You shouldn't enter and disturb him. Have some fun? Let's take a look. I told you not to go inside. Long Hao's taste can't be understood by the common folk. But you all getting some vomit out is also healthy. Yunxiao, what exactly happened? Lord Long, Your rich son invited me to attend without telling me the specifics. I would like to ask you, what's going on?
Yunxiao.
He has the power of a 3-star martial warrior, yet he has a profound air around him. If I attack, I might not even be his match. What's happening? It must be because my heart was unsettled from what I witnessed earlier. I must be imagining things. I don't know the specifics of what happened with you and my son, but you are standing unharmed right here while my son, I'm afraid the son takes after the father. Complete garbage. I am the dignified commander of the Imperial Guards, a 3 powers realm great martial master. How could I have such fetishes? All right. Who here isn't dignified? You're Yunxiao, right? You're Zhang Qing fan, right? You know me? On your side are the Alchemist Guild's President Su Han and the commander of the State Guardians Luo. You aren't His Majesty, so that means you are Zhang Qing fan or Xiao Qing Wang. I just did some deductions. Indeed, you're different from the rumors. Can you use the golden needle acupuncture method? Let me give it a try. Give it a try? The princess has an extremely noble status. If your skills are lacking, how can I just let you try acupuncture on her? You aren't going to let me try? Then, does anyone else have a solution to this problem?
Okay.
Then, go give it a try. If you save the princess's life, then no matter what happens in Tianshui, I'll do my best to protect your life. But if you fail, your grandpa, even if Li Chunyang came out, he wouldn't be able to protect your life. My life is in my own hands. Everyone stop bickering. The princess needs the acupuncture treatment. You set up a trap for me last time, and this time you brought people over to rescue me. We're even. I just so happen to need an assistant. Come over and help me treat the princess.
Me?
I can't do anything to help. I said you can. So, of course you can. Sir Zhang, I need Meng Wu and Luo Yunxiang to act as my assistants. I need you to cover their payment. Do whatever. It's all up to you. The golden needle acupuncture method is an ancient acupuncture method. Only a handful of top-tier alchemists know it. Young Master Yun, didn't you say I could be your assistant? No alchemist would ever want to miss seeing such a method. Isn't Junliang your disciple? I'm finished. He used to be my disciple, but I've already disowned him in my heart. You know, I actually didn't pay much attention to him. It's true. Don't leave me, young Master Yun. Young Master Yun. You know what? I never actually knew him in the first place. Don't go. Alchemist Guild's 4th floor ice chamber. This jade bed from Zhang Ziqing slows down the princess's illness, but it has clearly reached its limits. My soul power is way too low. Otherwise, I would have found out that the princess was suffering from the 5 pulses of Yin exhaustion earlier, and I wouldn't have had to let it progress for this
long.
Preparing a piece of gauze bed curtain and 30 gold needles will suffice? Do you really not need anything else? Li Yunxiao, are you confident it'll work? Li Yunxiao, just be honest with me. How sure are you that it'll work? 20%? 30%? If the chance is too low, I'll let His Majesty know at once. If Li Yunxiao fails, this will probably be where we say farewell to the princess. If the princess was male and I personally administered the acupuncture, then I'd be 100% sure. But she's female, and I'll need to fly a needle into her acupuncture points from 15 meters away through a gauzed bed curtain. Also because of the incident at the Long family mansion, where young Master Jie beat me and turned me into tender meat, my mental state is still in disarray. Adding up all of that, and then some, I'm confident about 90%. Long-range flying needle acupuncture. You want to do that from 15 meters away and through a gauzed bed curtain. So you had them prepare the bed curtain just to avoid suspicions between man and woman? 90%. I've once heard Master say that in order to successfully use long-range golden needle acupuncture, you'll need to have the soul power of a skilled rank 5 alchemist. Or else, it'd be impossible. Do you think you are Master Yangdi? 100% confidence and flying needle acupuncture, no less. The princess is now at death's door. Can you be more serious about this? But I'm very serious about this. Since you all know that Rushua is knocking on death's door, you guys should stop causing trouble. Let's start now. Teacher Luo, you assist in lifting up the bed curtain. Meng Wu, you focus on holding the princess up. Screw the damned bed curtain. Just do it face to face. The princess might have a body of gold, but she's not someone you can play with. It's precisely because of that golden body of hers that we need the bed curtain. In order to administer the long-range golden needle acupuncture, she needs to be fully naked. If I were to administer the procedure face to face, and if I saw the entirety of the princess body, at that point, if His Majesty the Emperor gave me an order to marry her, I'd have no choice but to accept. Screw you. Are you trying to harm me? I won't fall for your dirty tricks. A situation as serious as Tea's scene as Child's Play by Li Yunxiao.
He's fooling me, right?
Fooling me, right? Fooling me? Me, right? Right? The 5 pulses of Yin exhaustion gather in the soul medium. If you drag this out any longer, when all 5 pulses converge, she'll die. Even if a rank 9 alchemist were here, it would be impossible to save her. Meng Wu and Luo Yunxiang stay. Everyone else, out now. Meng Wu, remove all of her clothes. Teacher Luo, raise the bed curtain. Li Yunxiao, stop messing around. The consequences won't be something you can handle. Take this matter seriously. Teacher Luo, I'm going to stab your cloud gate 7 millimeters deep. It entered my skin 7 millimeters deep. He didn't make a single mistake. My undergarments are made of golden thread. The strength needed to penetrate the clothes with a golden needle isn't something just anyone
can do.
Even more impressive, a perfect execution of it at 7 millimeters deep. Also, how does he know that I'm wearing golden threaded undergarments? When we were outside, I realized that Teacher Luo's neck had a faint glow of golden light. That confirmed that she was wearing golden threaded undergarments. It's a trend with girls now adding on the 3 layers of clothes. The distance between us is about 6 meters. Hence for this needle, I used about 30% of my power. I'm not sure how much it's off though. Li Yunxiao, you've such a big mouth. Hurry up and start. Honestly, I'm only confident in administering long, ranged flying needles. If Rushua, this little lady, is fully stripped in front of me, how could I ever find inner peace? She has had a bump on her backside since long ago, so don't think that Rushua is a child, ignore him. Let's start. Okay. Hold her steady, Meng Wu. Okay. Eek, oh no. Good grief. What's with that embarrassing noise? Ack. Elder Zhang, do you think Li Yunxiao is causing mischief? At this point, I'd have to swallow it even if it is shit. Medicine. Oof. What's this? Has it not started yet? Her Highness the Princess can't delay this any further. It's done. It's done. Yeah, it's done. That quickly? Only a few minutes past though? Is this a joke? It's over this time. Not just young Master Yun, but my life would also be on the line because of this. Li Yunxiao, you got guts. You dare use Her Highness the Princess life to mess with me and make me wait. Even if Li Chunyang was here today, I'll cook you alive. Master Zhang, it really is done. Her Highness the Princess has already recovered. What? She's really fine now? Yunxiang, when did you start cracking jokes? She's really fine now. What? Humph. A stubborn illness that has troubled everyone for over 10 years was fully cured by this young man in a couple of minutes. My puny life is finally no longer in danger. Why was it done so quickly? Was it a scam? He, your sister instead. It was just a total of 18 needles. I wouldn't even need a moment to chop you into 18 pieces. How long did you think it was going to take? To think you're the chief imperial alchemist. Are the people in the palace stupid? He dares to scold the chief imperial alchemist. Has this brat gone crazy? I don't know this boy. Please don't implicate me. But this feels really weird. I'm supposed to feel angered, but I do not feel any rage at all. The last not feel any time I was called at all. Stupid, how long ago was that? Useless fool. I however feel sad instead. You called me stupid? Aren't you?
Yeah.
Li Yunxiao, stop bullshitting, hurry up and apologize to Master Zhang. Apollo, guys? When he has the capability to do the long-ranged flying needles, come and look for me, I'll think about apologizing then. To think he'd really dare say something that, like Master Zhang, I apologize. He was successful, he's not wrong. Since the princess has been healed, you can all go. I intend to stay here for a couple of days. I will observe her recovery in the meantime as well. Teacher Luo?
You two come with me.
Tianshui Kingdom Streets, you two are the only ones who have been around Li Yunxiao lately. What's with his huge change? A surge in cultivation and extremely precise medical skills. That isn't something you can achieve in such a short amount of time. Don't tell me that you guys have no idea as well. Even if he intentionally hid it and was being low-key about the whole thing, there's no way he'd be able to hide it from the two of you. At the very least, you'd be able to feel a hint, right? He was always someone who'd drag others down. But the young Master Yun that needed our care and looking after suddenly threw us under the bus one day. Before we knew it, he'd become an existence that we need to look up to. So do you think that Li Yunxiao was being low-key before? Because it had something to do with how the Li family is doing now. Just when everyone thought he was just useless trash, an insignificant small fry, he suddenly shone and stood up. Someone who'd endured for this long, and is as cunning, dared to stand center stage at a moment like this. Perhaps he'd already made preparations for everything. Tianshui Kingdom's Li family might have something big coming their way. Li Yunxiao's grandfather is on the verge of death in the Yasukuni Kingdom, and he let Li Yi handle the Li family matters. Li Yunxiao's father, General Feiyang, who guards the northwest borders, couldn't do anything either. They say that everything big or small that goes on in the Li family is all in the hands of that rascal. Don't tell me that's true. Rumors say that the Yasukuni Kingdom isn't on the brink of death, but that they've been held captive by Li Yi. Li Yi is just someone who was bestowed the Li family name. How else would he be endowed with such authority? Young Master Yun might surprise people with his strength now, but the Li family's elders are still holding the family together. This isn't the time for him to stand out. Perhaps something we don't know about happened that ignited this change. Moreover, it feels like Li Yunxiao gained some sort of backing, which made him dare to stand out. This golden needle acupuncture, as well as the floating seal, proves that point. If the Li family is in turmoil, it'll definitely affect the foundation of the country. You guys will have to prepare yourselves. I've always despised that Li Yi. As long as young Master Yun stands, we'll always support him and stand with him. That's right. The people of the Yasukuni Kingdom and General Feiyang, as well as his subordinates, have long despised Li Yi. As long as young Master Yun comes out and raises his flag, they'll definitely support young Master Yun. Teacher Luo, if young Master Yun and Li Yi get into a conflict, where will you stand? Ultimately, I'm one of the state guardians, someone under the control of His Majesty the Emperor. However, Li Yunxiao is my student. Achoo. 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 My body is healthy, and I don't have a cold either. Why did I start sneezing? Young Master Yun. Young Master Yun. Why young Master Yun? Could you have a look at my younger brother? I was wondering why I was sneezing. Seems like I'll be in luck with romance. Here's 1,000 gold for your brother's medicine. This is too much money for me. You deserve this for saving the princess. All I did was help the princess undress though. If you weren't there, then I would have had to do it myself. Such a beauty, being naked in front of me. Would I still be able to perform the golden needle acupuncture? This is a matter of life and death. Therefore, your help was crucial. How does that make any sense? 2 hours later, Meng Wu's house. This is my house. No wonder you were able to open 7 chakras at such a young age. You spend almost 4 hours traveling to and from school. It's the same amount of time as someone staying home. The houses in the capital are too expensive. We can't afford them. My father was once a brave lieutenant in the kingdom, and my brother and I lived in the capital with him. But unfortunately, he died on a mission 3 years ago. My brother and I had to depend on a tiny pension each month, so we had to move out of the capital since we couldn't afford it. Let's go see your brother. That is my brother Meng Bai. Meng Bai has been like this for 4 to 5 months already. To save enough money for him, I worked all kinds of jobs. I only agreed to Law and Fei's schemes for money. Let's not mention the old things. I will check on his condition first. I found many alchemists, and they can't do anything about it. He's only kept alive by revival elixir, but now the effects are fading. I'm so scared. Every day, I'm so afraid. Nothing's wrong. I'm here now. I won't let your brother die, even if he wants to. Really? What happened to Mengbai? Heaven and earth poison. Heaven and earth poison? Such a scary name. Yunxiao, can it be cured? Nope. I thought you said he won't die? Please save my brother. If you can save him, I'll do anything for you. Anything you ask. Don't attempt to bait me like that. I'll think of something wrong if you put it like that. Please save us. Stop crying. Heaven and earth poison isn't a disease, so how can you cure it? It's like how you're a woman. How can I turn you into a man? Not a disease, then why is he like that? Let me put it this way, there are people who are born differently than others. These people with special physiques and appearance are different from others. One of them is heaven and earth poison. Then what can we do? Since you found his problem, then you can cure it, right? Listen, I already told you it's not a disease, so it doesn't need to be cured. His body is heaven and earth poison. It would have been weird if he wasn't poisoned. Your brother is like this because he is too weak and the poison is too strong. And he lost control of it. I've seen records about the heaven and earth poison body. Flamescans.org. All we need to do is stop the poison from spreading, then continuously increase his strength. Then it will be solved. The poison's stronger than I thought. Even golden needle acupuncture doesn't work? What to do now? Don't worry. I'll just suck some of the poison out of him. How can you do that? What happens to you after you sucked out the poison? I would hesitate if he had the complete heaven and earth poison body. But your brother only opened 5 chakras, so how strong can the poison be? This poison is simply a snack for me. Trying to corrupt me with this level of poison? Heaven and earth single chi technique. No one cared about me so much after my father died. Even if someone tried to help me, it was for my beauty, and they always showed their true self in the end. Yunxiao is willing to risk his life to help. So warm, so warm. Great. So great. My younger brother has been saved. He is truly kind-hearted. I knew it. This is innate energy. I've gained so much from this. Where am I? Mengbai. Are you okay? Woo, you're finally alright. Sis, who's that? That's my classmate Yunxiao. You can call him young Master Yun. He was the one who saved your life. Quickly, go thank him. And many thanks, young Master Yun. You saved me. How come there's so little poison? It's simply not enough for me. I need to eat more. Your heaven and earth poison body is quite lacking. It'll need to produce a lot more poison than that. Sis, young Master Yun sure can tell a joke. I wasn't joking.
Kid, it's good luck that you met me.
If you kowtow to me 3 times, I'll take you in as my disciple. You become my master? Haha, you're taking me in as a disciple. Young Master Yun, how old are you? Your age doesn't look much different from Sis's. You're only a year older, yet you want me to become your disciple. If I was going to have a master, it would be someone who's at least a state guardian, a martial master. Before, this old man could obliterate tens of thousands of martial masters with a flick of his finger. But now, I'm extremely thankful to you for treating my illness. But, regarding taking you as my master, hurry up and kowtow. Accept him as your master. Although young Master Yun is young, he's an amazing genius in alchemy and martial arts. Him becoming your master is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Sis, I'm your little brother. You can't do this to me. You're hurting my future. Did you actually just say that I'm hurting you? Do you know how much I suffered for your sake? You're killing me. Wah sis, don't cry. I'm in the wrong. I'll acknowledge him as my master. Master, please accept disciple Mengbai's cow toes. I know you're unwilling now, but that's fine. Flamescans.org. Your master will now teach you a supreme body tempering technique, the tyrant body tempering technique. It suits the physique of your heaven and earth poison body. Your future will be limitless. Many thanks, Master. But every single warrior uses martial techniques. You're gonna teach a cool martial technique, right? I really want to learn the Tiger Knuckle Fist. I wonder if you could. A supreme technique created by the #1 expert on the heaven and earth power chart. The tyrant martial sovereign is actually a step below the Tiger Knuckle Fist in this idiot brat's eyes. What your master wants you to learn, you'll learn. You're so picky. You're just a noob. It's only natural that you start learning a stepping stone like the tyrant body tempering technique. You need to start with the basics. After mastering it to young Master Yun's satisfaction, he might even teach you the floating life seal, stepping stone tyrant ov temperi technique flames cans, or a pair of simpletons. I will have nothing to do with the Tiger Knuckle Fist. You must cultivate the tyrant body tempering technique, whether you like it or not. After you've mastered it, you'll be able to effortlessly suppress your body's innate poison. It can actually suppress the poison inside me. This technique has 18 parts. I'll now teach you the first 3 parts.
Ha, 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 ha.
Have you remembered everything? Although this is only the first 3 parts, you must tirelessly temper your body day in and day out. Work hard, my disciple. As for martial techniques, once you break through to the origin realm, I'll personally choose a technique that suits your unique physique. I'll then teach it to you. Really? Master, what martial techniques do you know? You can't teach me one that's inferior to the Tiger Knuckle Fist. To hell with the Tiger Knuckle Fist. Your teacher is too ashamed to teach you that rotten, trashy, bottom of the barrel, lowly martial technique that only losers use. Rest assured, what I'm doing. I know right now you need to temper your physical body. This is the optimal way to maximize, handle your innate poison. This is the path you should definitely
take.
These are primordial stones? I used to regularly accompany Uncle Sure and others to mine ore. I stopped going when the poison started to act up. Those ores aren't good quality and couldn't sell for a good price. So they just accumulated here. No, there's unusual something about some of them. It's faint. The stones in that pile don't really look like primordial stones. I felt some energy inside them, so I collected them and brought them back. Where did you find these stones? How many were there? On the outskirts of the Wufeng vein, the main vein is under the control of the officials. We can only dig in the smaller veins around it. There should be more of them. This stone is very useful. It's called the Purple Sunstone, a grade 5 material. It can be used to condense gravity arrays. If my guess isn't wrong, then Jialian Academy's gravity chamber is constructed using a large number of purple sunstones. It can construct a gravity array? Is it expensive? Yep, it's very difficult for a state academy to have a gravity chamber. Although the purple sunstone is a grade 5 material, it's almost never sold in the market due to its unique properties. Normally, only the top of the continent have the capabilities to build a gravity chamber. So, this was actually good stuff. Ah? Master, how could you have the nerve to take your disciples' good stuff? Leaving this thing with you would be a waste. Master will protect it for you. When you need it, Master will naturally give it back to you. Don't forget to tirelessly practice the 3 parts. Try your best to also maximize the amount of poison in your body. Meng buy a big pill when the time comes. Master will come to suck the poison out. I didn't expect to take in a heaven and earth poison body disciple. Based on his superior physique, this boy will surely become one of the best among my disciples. It's time for me to refine a Xian weapon. Now that I've found a purple sunstone, I will have to change the original refining technique a bit. I'll first go to the Alchemist Guild. Inside the Alchemist Guild. Today, we must find Li Yunxiao. Alchemist Guild. I came to borrow one of the Alchemist Guild's arrays. Sir Zhang and President Su? They're looking for me? Is there something wrong with the princess? That can't be it, right? You should meet them first. Please follow me. People are so needy, constantly asking me for stuff. I guess I'll just go see them. This way, please. Something isn't right with you. Anyone else would be ecstatic after hearing that the 2 masters personally summoned them. Sir Zhang, President Su. I've brought over Li Yunxiao. I will now take my leave.
Ah.
What's the matter? Why are you looking for me? This is an invitation sent out by His Majesty. It's for a banquet. One of its purposes is to celebrate Luo Yunxiang's promotion. The other is to celebrate the princess being cured. You can attend with 5 other people. That's it? We would like to know if you're Yang Di's disciple.
No.
No? Then that floating life seal and golden needle acupuncture method. If that's all, I'll take leave then. No one has ever given us so little face. Young Master Yun, please wait. Young Master Yun, please take a look at this. There's no need to rush. We invited you here to thank you for saving the princess' life. This gift was specially prepared for you by me and Sue. A rank 2 alchemist badge? Young Master Yun's golden needle acupuncture method is far above what a rank 2 alchemist can do. Unfortunately, we only have the power to hand out rank 2 badges here. We have wronged young Master Yun. If you want to get higher credentials, then you need to go to one of the more prestigious branches to get tested. This thing isn't bad. The stipend I receive each month for having this is quite a lot, not to mention the other benefits. Many thanks. Young Master Yun, take a look at this. I don't need to take a look to know that this is a Xian weapon. Is it to young Master Yun's liking? In order to be able to learn his golden needle acupuncture method, I can only endure and give him one of my precious things. Not bad, although there are many flaws. Based on your strength as a rank 3 alchemist, to be able to refine such a Xian weapon must have truly been an expensive task. Many flaws. This brat's words are killing me. A treasured, rare sword was actually said to have many flaws. Do you not believe me? The main component of the spring water sword is the 4th grade dark water elusive iron. Judging by your way of thinking, you must have thought that rarer, higher-level materials would equate to refining. A better Xian weapon. But your rank 3 alchemist ability simply cannot comprehend the structure of 4th grade materials. As such, you could only stiffly change its shape using force. Although the Xian weapon you refined is 3rd grade, it isn't as stable as a Xian weapon refined with just 3rd grade materials. Although it's more powerful, the requirements for the wielder are higher and it's more fragile. These thoughts never occurred to me. I had only wanted to enhance the quality of the Xian weapon. Also, there's the choice of the refining method. With true fire, stronger doesn't necessarily mean better. Sir Zhang, you were using the inner fire of a demonic beast.
Right?
The nature of the fire in a demonic beast directly harmed the dark water elusive iron, clashing with its innate water nature. Your refining method is too rough. You failed to smoothly combine the steps. Looking at the way you refined this, were you just banking on its high grade? This Xian weapon has always been my pride and joy. However now, the more I look at it, the more problems I see. This Xian weapon looks trashier by the second. This is a sword? This is clearly some trashy scrap metal. Trashy scrap metal. How many years have I been living in Tianshui without someone to guide me in alchemy? I never expected that a youngster would actually be able to appear like a sun, brightening my path of alchemy. I can even faintly see the higher ranks of alchemy. It's calling to me. Sir Yunxiao, how do you refine high-grade Xian weapons? It just so happens that I need to refine my own Xian weapon. I will borrow your refining room for a bit. How much you learn will be entirely up to you. How much you learn will be entirely up to you. Many thanks, young Master Yun. It's nice to know you were thinking about me before you refined. To think you would let me watch. I definitely learned from what happened last time. I already called over all my disciples, beat the **T out of them. That will teach them a lesson. They're all in closed cultivation, repenting. They're not allowed to cause trouble outside. Otherwise, I'll disown them. How could there be such an auxiliary array in Tianshui? This was truly beyond my expectations. This will make the refining process much easier. All these things were constructed when Yang Di was here. Jiarong, the materials I asked you to prepare, are they ready? I've prepared them. They're ready. However, aren't these all raw alchemy materials? Indeed, I just took in a disciple. I plan to help him by refining a few detox and origin impact pills. Since this auxiliary array far exceeded my expectations, I might as well refine the weapon and the pills at the same time. What are you waiting for? Why aren't you taking them out? Quickly. Why, young Master Yun, leave the matter of refining those pills to me. Sir should concentrate on refining the weapon. Jiarong, it seems like you're not interested in watching me refine.
Ah,
I still haven't forgotten about what happened last year. Young Master Yun. Everything is here. Sir Yunxiao, I've never heard of someone refining two different things in the same array. Even refining in two separate arrays is simply unheard of. You heard it, and now you're about to witness it. It's in young people's nature to horse around. Once he fails, he'll naturally learn to correct his temperament. Yep, it started. Young Master Yun, you're going to make two kinds of pills? Yep, to save time, I'm refining all the materials together in one furnace. What? Refining two pills? Putting the materials all in one furnace? And at the same time refining a Xian weapon? My God, what does this brat understand about alchemy? Did something happen to me back then? How could he be allowed to act so recklessly? I even treated him as a master of alchemy? Am I too old? Did my brain break? I actually believed this brat's words? I'm almost 100 years old. Why am I fooling around with this kid? I was fooled by his words earlier. When it comes to actual alchemy, his actual experience has been revealed. I should have just directly asked him for the golden acupuncture method. Why did idiot me stupidly come and watch him refine a weapon? Oh my God, I actually gave him a rank 2 alchemist badge. Was my head caught between a doorway? Where the hell did this boastful, spoiled rich child learn the golden acupuncture method? We are the top figures in Tianshui, yet we were actually fooled by him. If word of this were to spread, our reputation will be ruined. Cauldron alchemy. Array I refining. What's happening? Only a part of the whole array is active? Aren't arrays one whole thing? Could it be that this kid's strength 1550 weak, that he can only activate a part of the array? Activating an array can only fail or succeed. How can it be partially active? It's probably because this kid's strength is too weak. But how come this true fire feels a lot stronger than normal? This is different from how I use it. A bunch of scrubs. Shut up and watch. This spirit opening axillary array is constructed of 48 basic arrays. Each of the arrays corresponds to one of the 48 basic refining methods. Combining and crisscrossing these methods will bring about numerous axillary effects. That's why this is such a strong axillary array. If you activate the entire array, then just maintaining it will be costly in terms of energy and soul power. How could anyone still refine? Since I am currently going to refine some simple pills and a grade 1 Xian weapon, I only activated 12 of the basic arrays. Combining them will reach 108 effects. That's enough. Oh my God. So that's how it is. My God. It was actually like that. Holy shit. How is this still a simple refinement? You're killing me. This, I see. I see. On this arduous path of alchemy, a completely new door is opening up to us. When refining, all of your concentration and strength must be used very carefully. You're walking on a knife's edge. As such, selecting which arrays to activate is an extremely important step. Papacells as such, a good alchemist must also be a good array master. Yongdi being able to set up this spirit-opening auxiliary array here proves that his achievements far exceed yours. Why, young Master Yun, oh my God. Didn't you say that concentration is extremely important? How come you can refine and talk to us at the same time? Do you think I want to talk? I was just afraid you bozos wouldn't understand. I won't talk then. You guys are on your own. I was wrong. Li Yunxiao's control over his rhythm and movement was precise, refined. He had completely captured the attention of these three people. Every single one of his movements was like art, exquisite. It was shocking. I never knew refining could be so artistic. The pill cauldron's true fire has stabilized within range. The pills have already reached the gestation stage. I will now begin with refining the Xian weapon. This is iron essence. A rank 1 alchemist should always use grade 1 materials. This will deepen their understanding of the material's original structure. Purple sunstone. If you can refine and extract its essence, even some ordinary iron can be used, becoming a Xian weapon. So much fog. I can't see clearly. Using soul power. Soul power.
Condense. Ha.
Fusion. Swoosh.
Boom.
Wow, aw, this sword. Bang. It looks like he's done. Phew. Young Master Yun, slow down, slow down. I want to give you this. Alright then. The purity of these soul-nourishing pills is extremely low. They aren't very different from dog food. How can a human eat this? My grade 2 soul-nourishing pills, they were all bought for 1,000 gold. Sir Yunxiao, I got the high-purity stuff. I have some too. These boundless spirit fruits can replenish primordial chi. These datura flowers can nourish the soul. These dreamy crane pills can make you have a passionate night. Dreamy crane pills? Isn't that an aphrodisiac?
Ah.
Cough cough. These are for old Zhang to use.
Su Han.
You better make it clear which old Zhang. This'll do. The other things were all trash. A few minutes of meditation will allow me to recover faster than using those things.
Transformation.
Young Master Yun, didn't you just eat a grade 2 aphrodisiac? Are you okay? Shut up. Li and Xiao's refining this time undoubtedly disturbed their minds. The three of them felt like they were in a dream. They simply couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. I only recovered 1/3 of my soul power. Refining like this takes up too much energy. Young Master Yun, you have already recovered 1/3 of your soul power? What's so strange about that? I only have the soul power of a rank 1 alchemist. It's pretty normal to be able to recover faster than you guys. But isn't that too fast? I also have the soul power of a rank 1 alchemist. Yet every time I'm done refining, it would take me at least 7 days to recover. You're a piece of trash, and you're trying to compare with this master?